right, peasants. Last week of the season. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I mean, majority of the games were worthless anyways besides this one. CEO, say what's up to the peasants the last week of the season.
Yeah. What's good, peasants?
Let's say what's up to... So, Jordan Francis is not a peasant, man. What's up?
Yeah, what's good, Jordan?
Congratulations to Denver Makers for making the playoffs and having a winning season. Bo Nix is their franchise. Yeah, it's looking like it. Rozier, I just saw Rozier somewhere. He's talking about the Bengals. If they would have beat Jacoby Brissett and Mayo week 1, they wouldn't be in that situation. That is a fact. Like, Bengals, nice try, but, nah. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Master J? No more Bengals. Yeah, some of y'all better be lucky the Bengals missed the playoffs because I really feel like they would have upset a team. So,
probably as Bengals.
Steelers suck ass, especially George Pickens, but we're going to talk about that. But CEO, let's wrap up. I mean, this is going to be kind of quick, people, because, I mean, not that much to talk about, for real. Bears beat the Packers. Packers rest all their starters. Bears finally beat the Packers after, 7 years. CEO, your thoughts?
Packers, this ain't their year. It's not their year, let's be honest. And Jordan Love is looking very injury prone to me personally. I think he got injured 3 to 4 times this season alone.
He didn't play this game.
Yeah, I think he did.
No, he didn't. They rested all their guys.
Really? Can you go check the stats to see if he played? Because it will show you there.
I saw Malik.
Go to game stats.
Oh, no, here we go. Bears.
See, he did play. Yeah, he did play. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I think he got injured or some shit. That's what Josh told me, at least. So.
Oh, shoot. Let me go back.
If he's injured, then that's a wrap.
Eagles that day. Yeah, Eagles first round exit. Eagles are going to win that.
Fortunately. I mean, why? I mean, unfortunately, listen, the Bears got to win over Malik Willis. Congratulations.
Yeah. Speaking of Philly beats the Giants 2013. Saquon did not break the record. He rested.
Yeah, he rested, which was I get the idea of resting, but it's just dumb to me. If he really wants it, they should just give it to him.
Yeah.
So that was kind of if I'm Saquon, I'm kind of pissed at the Eagles for that. But Giants still suck nuts. You know what I'm saying? Even after everyone's rested, they still lose. Nothing new.
Yeah. Colts beat the Jaguars. Tank ball. Who cares? CEO, do you care?
Nope, not one bit.
Texans beat the Titans. Anybody care?
Nope, not one bit.
Panthers beat the Falcons in overtime. I mean, listen, Bryce Young still sucks, people. Me and CEO stand by that. He sucks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waver off of that because of a few. The dude was horrific. The fact that people are like, oh, he went from getting benched to becoming a top 15 quarterback. That's bullshit. I don't buy into that.
Well, CEO, is there someone specific you're talking about, CEO?
The same person that thought Spencer Rattler was good. You know who I'm talking about. And Joe Milton. Fuck out of here.
I mean, at least on the bright side, Michael Penix, 38 points. I mean, that's good. I mean, they got their guy. So.
Yeah, that is good.
Patriots beat the Bills, but they rested all the starters. I mean, congrats, Patriots. You tanked and fired your coach, which we'll get into soon.
Yeah, I mean, Patriots didn't want to win that game, but they did. So that was just stupid, but it is what it is.
Well, I mean, maybe the Bills are playing chess. They now the Patriots can't get Travis or Alshon Jeffrey. So
not that. I mean, they could still get a Jeffrey. I don't think Jeffrey would have been picked first overall, but they
dropped a lot. CEO.
Wait, who?
The Patriots. I think they dropped.
They dropped to 4 or 5.
No, they're out of the top 5, bro.
Oh, 6 maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, they could still get Gentry's not going to top 5. And Travis Hunter if he went to the Patriots, is he making a difference? No, he's not.
Absolutely not.
So the Bills really have nothing to worry about. Fuck the Bills, by the way. Commanders in Washington.
No one cares. Come on.
Man, come on. Cowboys are pathetic. We all know this.
Bucks clinched the division against a win over the Saints. I think we can speak shout out to Baker and Mike Evans, but who really cares?
Yeah, no one cares. Saints are fucking garbage.
Now, Jets and Dolphins. I remember I picked the Jets, and I think you went Dolphins.
Yeah.
I picked the Jets because it's Miami. And number two, it's in Cold City. But I also saw something too, and this is obviously after the podcast. I saw that the Jets could have been at least number 7 or 8 in the draft, and if they won this game, they would have dropped 11 to 12. And I would think since this Aaron Rodgers last year there, he might fuck them over and fucking win this game.
Oh, yeah, definitely is looking like that. If I'm the Dolphins, bro, you got to fire McDaniel and get that gym up out of there.
Yeah.
Why are you? McDaniel's a fraud, bro. I mean,
it's ass.
You lost to the Jets. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Cardinals blow out the Niners. I think I can speak. Who cares?
I mean, 2 teams out of the playoffs. Murray playing MVP bowl when it doesn't matter. Fucking comical.
Hilarious. Chargers beat the Raiders. Who cares?
Yeah, Chargers beat the Raiders. Yeah, no one cares.
Oh my gosh, CEO, the Broncos blew out the Chiefs. Oh wait, their stars were out. So
no, the Chiefs intentionally wanted to lose.
Yeah, facts.
I can guarantee there was a meeting saying, "Listen, Carson Wentz, don't even play good. Just do dumb shit out there.
We'll give you an extra bonus.
We'll give you an extra bonus. Yeah, just do dumb shit. It doesn't matter. Pretend like you're trying, but you really just suck." Yeah, listen, nobody was starting for them. This was a non-factor. This was worse than preseason for the Chiefs. They didn't go in here just playing backups. They went in here with the intention of losing because they wanted the Cincinnati Bengals out of the playoffs.
Which is smart, and the Broncos are no threat to anybody. So
no, the Broncos are not a threat to nobody. So actually, shout out to the Chiefs for kicking out the disgusting Bengals. Not like they were going to do anything, but still, either way.
Yes, sleeping. Joe Burrow's starting to kind of grow on me. I mean, when you look at the numbers,
I mean, the Bengal fans still shit on you, so it is what it is.
Yeah, no, they showed me love in my last video, so it is what it is. Seattle beat the Rams. Now, this game would have been interesting if Seattle wasn't so fucking bad and got eliminated last week to the point where I can just say I don't care. Jimmy G started this game. Do you care, CEO?
No, I don't.
Fuck out of Seattle. That's why Seattle sucks. All right. Whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we got the Lions and Vikings going on 10-6. Vikings get the ball back. And since we're talking about this, CEO, let's talk about some of these wildcard games. Chargers, Texans.
Okay, this is a good one. I actually like this game off the simple fact that these are 2 teams that always fuck shit up.
Yeah.
And they're poverty. So this is a very interesting matchup. If I had to pick a team, I would go Chargers.
I agree.
Only because they got Jim, who's a better coach than Ryan's is right now. And they have Herbert, who, although I think is vastly overrated, is still better than Stroud at this point.
I agree.
So I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think they get their first playoff win. And this is going to be Herbert's first playoff win in his career in like year fucking 6 or some shit.
2019, so yeah, year 6. I'm going with the Chargers too. Texans. The Kardashian curse has come upon you. It's over.
Yeah, you're done. You're one and done.
Steelers, Ravens. I think this is going to be a close game, and I think the Ravens will pull it out.
Steelers are dog shit. Let's just call it what it is. They lost 4 in a row. The team, Russell Wilson, has reverted back to his Broncos days, and the team just looks
George
disgusting.
Pickens is the worst receiver ever.
Yeah, and Pickens is vastly overrated. Listen, Ravens defense has been a top 10 unit in the last 6 weeks or so. So they cleaned the defense up by benching certain players. So good on them, and that's going to help them a lot. And it's just the Steelers, bro. The Ravens should beat them. I don't see them being one and done.
Yeah. They should beat them. Keyword should.
Yeah, should. But listen, First of all, I know you probably disagree, but Mike Tomlin and Harbaugh are the same person, in my opinion.
I vastly disagree.
Yeah, you disagree, but I actually agree. I think they're two good head coaches that have worn out their welcome. I know you don't think Harbaugh's a good coach. I think he's a good coach, but he's worn out his welcome in Baltimore. And Tomlin, same thing, worn out his welcome in
I can agree
Pittsburgh.
with that, but I feel like if you put Tomlin on the market, he'll have success anywhere. John, not in the same hand. I think John was carried. John.
No, I think you're more down on John than I am personally. I want him gone. Like, trust me, I want him gone because I think it's over. But I just don't see him as badly as you do personally.
I mean, bro. He had what? When Ray Lewis retired, he missed like the playoffs like 4 straight times. At least Coughlin's making the playoffs, and look at the quarterback play he's got.
Yeah, listen, and Tomlin's partially to blame for that quarterback play. Just so you know.
I don't know. That's management.
No. Whoa. Tomlin's been there way longer than Con has been GM. You know for a fact that he has some say in the quarterback and decision making and personnel. You know that.
Yeah, sure, but at the same time,
so you can't.
I'm pretty sure he's not. Let's trade for Justin Fields. I'm pretty sure he didn't say that.
No, but if he doesn't want that to happen, he can stop it to happen. That's the thing. Like, he has say. We can't just pretend like he doesn't have say in the quarterback position.
He might have say, but that doesn't mean he's making the trades. Like,
no, he's not. But he has more power than the GM does because he's Tomlin. That's like Andy Reid over there in Kansas City. Yeah, they have a GM, but guess who has more power in terms of personnel? It's the coach.
I get that, but
so I'm not going to start excusing Tomlin's fuckery in personnel just because I think he's a good coach, because I do think he's a good coach, but he's imperfect, and I think he has a lot more similarities with John Harbaugh than a lot of people are willing to admit.
I don't know, man. John is just, you have Flacco and you still couldn't make the play. Lamar saved his job. Like that's just
Lamar did save his job, but I mean,
I'll put it to you like this: if say like Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh fall, the Ravens will be perfectly fine. Maybe not fine, but they'll make the playoffs. Steelers won't even sniff it. They'll be the bottom of that division. I promise you.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. That I said he's a good coach, but he can't take them over the top for obvious reasons. And Pittsburgh Steelers fans probably agree with me more than you because they're tired of ending it. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, they're tired of them. I mean, then watch when they get Ben Johnson or some shit. They're gonna fucking realize, oh god, this guy.
No, because but RJ, they're tired of mediocrity. Like,
okay,
you have
fine, cool. Try out the market here, CEO. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Try out the market here.
If this was any other coach doing this shit, like, people, we can't excuse it, bro. Like, we can't. Like, he's been going on years, and it's always been mediocre. It's just it's time for a change. Like, I
can agree with that, but at the same time, CEO, go try. I mean, the devil that you know is better than the devil that you don't know. I'll say that.
No, I mean,
if
no.
You're not going to get Vrabel, if you're not going to get Vrabel, Pete Carroll, then
it's his RJ. This is kind of like the whole Phillip Rivers conundrum. It's kind of like, he doesn't suck. He's a good quarterback, but it's like you're not going to win shit with him right now. Like, or like Andy Reid with the Eagles, right? He was really good. He was doing wonders, but it's just at some point it didn't mean that he was a bad coach. It's just it doesn't work organization. They need to move on. Period. In my opinion.
I'm glad you brought up Andy Reid with Philly. They replaced him with Chip Kelly. They replaced him with who else? Doug Peterson. That worked out. Nick Sirianni. How's that working out for them? With the exception of one.
They won the Super Bowl. All right. Okay. And that's the point. The point is, it's not going to work out. If Tomlin doesn't make another Super, let's say he's because he's still relatively young. So in 10 years, they're in the same boat. They haven't won to the Super Bowl. They're doing this shit. Would you still excuse this?
At that point, if he doesn't get a young quarterback, well, hold on. If he doesn't get a young quarterback, like a young rookie quarterback, and he's still doing the same shit, then yes. Then no, I wouldn't excuse it. But I'm going to keep it real. If I was the GM, I would tell him, Tomlin, if you want to tank and get a Caleb or whoever, go the fuck ahead. You've earned that right to.
Okay, but you got to give this a timeline because this mediocrity can't continue. I'm pretty sure Steelers fans agree with me.
I'll give it till next season.
All right, I'm okay. I mean,
hypothetically speaking, CEO, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, I'm not saying the Steelers will win this game. I expect the Ravens to win this game. But what if the Steelers do win this game? Would you still have Tomlin and John in the same boat?
I don't have them. I think Tomlin's better than John, but I have them in the similar boats, and I would have them in similar boats because they both have the same issue. Now, I don't think Tomlin like John, they're equals. I think Tomlin is better, but not as big of a margin as people think, or as you think.
I put John in that Mike McCarthy. Like, yeah, you won a Super Bowl, carried by a superstar athlete in Ray Lewis, but what have you done since then? And you're carried by another superstar athlete, Lamar Jackson.
I mean, with Mike McCarthy, this is probably his worst year as a Dallas Cowboy, and after that, he's been like winning 12 games each and every season with fucking Dak Prescott. So it's not the best example because let's be honest, Dak is not an elite quarterback. So I mean, that's actually, if anything, that's why they're probably keeping him around.
Who, Mike?
Yeah, because listen, we don't like Mike, but Mike isn't working with Lamar, right? He's working with something way more inferior.
Yeah, he's working with a better team, but even with that, Mike McCarthy still had winning season with Aaron Rodgers, so that's the comparison I'm making.
Listen, I think they're similar. I do think Tomlin's better, but I wouldn't be surprised if John went somewhere else and at least made them somewhat decent. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think Mike has a better chance of doing that than John. But we'll never find out because I don't think neither one of them is going to get fired. So
I think the Ravens are more ready to fire John if shit doesn't happen. If shit doesn't work out, because the Steelers are more. I feel like they're more comfortable with Tomlin, and I don't see them getting rid of him. With John, yeah, it's almost equal. But the thing is, they were almost ready to get rid of him before Lamar. So I think if he loses the first round or something like that, I think the Ravens would be more willing to put him on the hot seat than the fucking Steelers with Tomlin.
Yeah. It is what it is. Broncos and the Bills, the two teams going at it that both beat the Chiefs, and obviously we're picking the Bills. Broncos, nice run. Not your time yet.
No, unfortunately, hopefully the Broncos upset the Bills. Hopefully.
Good luck with that one.
Not going to happen, though, but hopefully they do because I hate the Bills. They're disgusting. Fuck them. Yeah, but they're not winning that. Let's just be honest.
Packers, Eagles.
I don't know what Jordan Love's injuries. Can I look that up real quick? Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, look it up. I didn't even know
I have the Eagles regardless if Jordan Love plays or not, because I wasn't a big believer in the Packers like you were.
You good?
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm just reading something. It says that.
Awesome. Say something.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Say something.
I want to say this, CEO, about the Packers. Right. I'm going riding with the Packers, especially if Jalen Hurts starts. But that's a big secret for a video I have out. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, where were you filming the ball? All right.
Listen, go ahead.
I might have been a year early on the Packers, especially now. I don't know if you heard the news, CEO. The Detroit Lions. Now, we all know Ben Johnson's going to get a head coaching job somewhere. We know that for a fact. Yeah. The Detroit Lions head coach, I'm forgetting this, defensive coach, just got the Saints job this couple days ago. So the Lions are losing both of their good coordinators, have to bring in new coordinators, and I do believe Brian Flores will be getting a head coaching job somewhere. So, and the Bears, unless the Bears get Mike Vrabel, which is likely not going to happen, or Pete Carroll, I think the Packers take that division next year.
Okay, and well, you said something. Who got the head coaching job and where?
The Lions head coach. The Saints just hired the Lions defensive coordinator as their head coach.
Oh, the black dude.
Yes.
All right. So they're going to lose both their coordinators. Yeah, they're going to regress next year, obviously. But
I'm saying they're going to be bad, but they're going
to regress. This is the year they have to win the Super Bowl this year. If we're being honest, this is the best chance they're going to have. But listen, when it comes to the Packers and the Eagles, I want the Packers to win 100%. You already know this.
Yeah.
Eagles are disgusting. I would love nothing more for them to be one and done. They're a barely poverty franchise. They got one French fry and they think they're hot shit. City of Philly stinks. The whole shebang. But but I don't see the Packers beating them. Again, Jordan Love's injury status, we don't know. I read one thing from Jordan Love that he said Jordan Love lost feeling in his throwing hand after falling on his arm. It still doesn't feel 100% right now. But he said he's still playing against Philly, and I do expect him to play against Philly.
Yeah.
Because it is a playoff game, so they're probably going to wrap him up or put some shit on his arm. But it's just hopefully they get upset, but I don't see it personally. I don't think Philadelphia is losing to the Packers. I don't see it. I'm be honest.
And I think they will get upset, especially if Jalen Hurts is playing. And that should, because I have a video about this coming out Wednesday. I don't want to go fully into it, but that should tell you guys something. I'm giving you guys a smoke line. If Jalen Hurts is playing, they will lose. Wink, wink, people.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm interested to see the video because I don't really understand that take. So I want to.
You don't understand what I'm trying to say?
Wait, if you said if Jalen Hurts plays, they're gonna lose.
Yes.
I mean, I know he's mid. He's a mid quarterback. I said it. But they won with Kenny Pickett, who's probably slightly worse than he is. So,
are we sure about that? I mean, listen, as someone who had to eat crow on Jalen Hurts, the guy put up 30. I mean, you guys just wait for the video. And Commanders Bucks. Now, this is a very interesting game because these teams are a lot closer together. I mean, you have the Bucks who decent team, Washington who's decent team, not ready there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Commanders are one and done, in my opinion. Good season, by the way. We got it was a good season for them. Rookie quarterback, very strong way to start off the era with Daniels and Quinn.
Yeah.
So it's a success in my book. I think you would agree.
Here we go. Where are you hiding? Fuck you, RJ. You think we'll lose to anybody? Hey, bro, where are you hiding? Your team is ass, dude.
I mean, your quarterback is ass. Your team is decent.
No, your team, fuck your team, bro. This niggas is ass, bro. Fuck
I hate the Eagles, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, listen, bro. Where you hiding? Shut up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go too in on you where you hiding because I need your Ohio State Buckeyes to beat Texas for me. But fuck Philly. You know what I'm saying? Commanders for the upset. Well, if Rozier's picking the Commanders, then they're going to lose. So, Buccaneers got that for a win. But speaking of that, CEO, got some topics to talk about. Aaron Rodgers. I watched this last Jet game because I had the realization of Rozier picked Notre Dame to win it. That means fucking Texas might win it. Fuck. Yo, Rozier, bro, you've been wrong about. Now, granted, I've been wrong about a lot of picks this year too, but you've been wrong. You picked the Steelers to upset the Chiefs. You picked a lot of dumb shit, bro. Stop fucking shit up, all right? I need Texas to lose.
Listen, now that whatchamacallit is gone. Oregon. By the way, RJ, are we talking about college now?
Yes, we're gonna get. I forgot to because it's all NFL now.
All right, okay, let's do a quick college detour to get football out the way.
All right. Well, Penn State beat Boise State expected.
Okay. Yeah. Can you pull up the brackets so they can see?
Oh, sure. My bad, guys. Let me pull the games up right here.
Because college football, well, now it's not as fun because what I wanted happened the first round. So, but I can root against Kaiju, which is equally as fun.
All right, got the thing right here. Let's pull it up. Damn. Penn State beat Boise State. I mean, I think me and CEO said it. Other than Genty, Boise State really doesn't have anything.
Yeah, we said Penn State is winning. I don't think Penn State is legit. No, I don't think they're winning at all. That's what I'm saying. Boise State, good work, but you're gonna be irrelevant after Genty leaves. Let's be honest.
Facts. Texas beat Arizona State 39-31 in overtime. I think it's second overtime.
I'm so mad at this game because the refs fucked over Arizona State on multiple occasions. I was watching the game.
Yeah.
There was clear helmet to helmet. They didn't call it, which was ridiculous. But listen, Texas barely beat Arizona State off of the skin of their teeth. You know how? And I was at the end of the game. I started rooting for Arizona State because fuck Kaiju. You know what I'm saying? But come on, you almost lost to Arizona State. You know how funny that would have been if they were first round exits.
That would have been hilarious.
But shout out to Arizona State. You did what you did. Unfortunately, the refs did kind of fuck you over. So Texas is going to get, is going to lose next round. I have a feeling they're going to lose next round. So
Ohio State routs Oregon.
Shout out to Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Except for what's his name? Where you hiding? He's a dick. But I like Ohio State. Shout out to Ohio State for beating Oregon. RJ, I've been screaming and pounding the desk, calling Oregon frauds all fucking year long, haven't I?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like Oregon, like because I was watching their games closely throughout the season, and it's like they always got away with some bullshit or it was some nonsense, and it was just like the fact that Ohio State got their revenge in the most epic way. They absolutely eviscerated Oregon. Will Howard actually looked competent as a quarterback. So, shout out to him for fixing whatever was broken the first time around. The wide receivers are great. The defense
is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Oregon, I mean, Dylan Gabriel, like, way to choke it up.
Hold on. Speaking of it, I think I said this last week. I've been saying this for years to come. And see, I said in the offseason, when they I told Awesome Kid, as an Oklahoma fan, other than the exception of one game, Dylan Gabriel will choke when the lights are on. What happened, CEO?
He choked the hardest, bro. Choked. I've never seen. Everyone was like, "Look, Dylan Gabriel. Oh, he might get taken in the first round. Yeah, good luck with that." And it was hilarious because the dude was getting sacked. He got sacked like what 8, 9 times. Yeah. It was ridiculous. Receivers couldn't find anyone open. It was just brilliant. And you know what? Shout out to Ryan Day. I gave we've been giving him a lot of shit. Listen, if he takes care of Texas, then we have to, officially switch our Ryan Day hate.
I don't hate Ryan Day. I just say you just get the job done. And you know what? Ryan Day, you beat Texas for me. I'm not keep him. Fucking keep him.
So I have Ohio State making it to the Nationals. I think they have what it takes, honestly.
And Notre Dame with the upset against Georgia. I'm actually shocked by that.
I'm also shocked by this. I didn't think Notre Dame was any serious threat, but they did lose Carson Beck. I know Carson Beck stinks, but their backup stinks worse.
Which is saying something.
So Georgia really didn't have a chance with that backup. The dude just stinks horrible. They need to get rid of him. Notre Dame. I don't see who's up next for Notre Dame. Let's see.
You have Notre Dame and Penn State and Texas and Ohio State coming up next.
Okay, so obviously I got Ohio State making it to the Natty. They're destroying Texas. I don't see Texas making it. And you know what? I think Penn State beats Notre Dame.
That is a possibility. I really don't want that to happen. I'd rather have Notre Dame go up against Texas if Ohio State stinks up the joint.
Because Kaji wins either way. Fuck that. Listen,
I don't hate Notre Dame. I have nothing against Notre Dame.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about Notre Dame either. But I just think Ohio. After I saw them just absolutely whoop the living daylights out of Oregon, right?
Yeah.
They like the defense. It just looks seasoned. They're all technically veterans. They've been there for like 4 years. I think Ohio State will win the national championship. I really do.
And that is a fact. When Marcus Mariota went there, by the way, shout out to Ohio State for doing that because I'm a Florida State fan, and what they did to Jameis and that team still haunts me to this day. Shout out to you guys. Just get the job done. If you just beat fucking Texas. Here come the Irish. I like the well. If you guys get it, listen. As long as Texas is out, I don't give a fuck who wins. Well, there's Penn. Well, I will see. I don't know. Brandon would be terrible if Penn State fucking wins.
I mean, Brandon. Yeah, then he'll be like, you see CO, then he'll be all over a CFB's dick. Now, I mean, he's already over CFB's dick, but he'll be all over it even more. You know what? I think with Notre Dame winning or Ohio, ideally for me, Ohio State winning, it would have the least bullshit attached.
Yeah.
But if Notre Dame won, I wouldn't care about it either. But I can't have no Texas.
All your teams will lose to Florida State next year. You know what I'm saying?
But you agree with me, Texas winning would be the worst, absolute worst thing to happen.
Yes. Heads down, horns down. Thank you, Ryan Metter. But CEO, last year for Rodgers, or what's up, man?
Yeah, I mean, definitely on the Jets.
Yeah.
I could see some team picking him up, but I just don't, because as long as he doesn't have the same power that he had with Jets, which he won't have in his new organization if he goes there. Yeah, I could definitely see somebody picking him up just as a body, to see what he has left, especially those teams that can't draft a quarterback this round. I mean, this draft, and either that or they just don't believe in the quarterbacks coming out in this draft, which I don't believe them. I don't blame them for, because the quarterbacks coming out of this draft are horrible.
Yeah.
So listen, I think he has one more year, but he plays with a different team, probably. Middling of the road, like a team in the middle of the pack, like
Niners.
Yeah, the Niners. I could see that if they don't want to pay Brock Purdy, which they shouldn't pay Brock Purdy. We've been on this whole Brock Purdy isn't it 2 years ago, and everyone was calling us crazy, was calling us haters, was calling us this and that. Look who was correct all along.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like all this shit. First of all the Niner fans went running from the channel once they found out that we were correct.
And when they missed the playoffs.
Young
Ding Dong. Where you at, bro?
Yeah, completely ghosted. If they were undefeated and going into the playoffs, he'd be right here bitching.
Oh, you guys fucking haters! Brock Purdy's the truth. Oh.
Yeah, like fuck out of here, bro. Any Brock Purdy believers out there, you got what you deserve. You like mid quarterbacks. You're infected with the Eli Manning syndrome. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you don't know ball. Okay, if you like people like Sam Darnold, if you like people like Geno Smith, you don't know football. You never have. You just like middling quarterbacks. It is what it is.
Yeah. And I could see A-Rod in Minnesota. Aaron Rodgers is not going to fucking Minnesota.
No, he's not. They're gonna stick. They're either gonna overpay Sam. And which would be fucking stupid as shit, or
they're gonna throw out the rookie quarterback they just drafted this last season, bro.
Right? They're not doing no Rodgers. No, I could see the Niners doing Rodgers, and I could see, who else I could see doing? Let me see some. Arizona's still sticking with Kyler.
I agree.
Well, it would be some team. It would be some obscure team like that. Nothing's coming to my mind yet. On a team that isn't high enough to draft a quarterback but still needs one. I'm trying to think. I know there has to be a team out there, but I can't. It's not coming.
Saints. You don't think he'll go to the Saints, right?
It's a possibility. Because who are they riding with? Derek Carr's a bum. Rattler's ass.
I agree. He is a bum, but his contract's up. Rattler's beyond horrible. But you know what? Yao thinks he's good, so he must be good CEO.
Master J, why would you go to the Patriots, bro? They got Drake May.
Oh my gosh. All right, Master J. Wow, CEO, this is probably the earliest donkey of the day out there, bro.
Yeah. 30 minutes in.
Why the fuck would he go to the fucking Patriots when they just drafted a fucking guy, you fat retard? In what world does that even make sense, dude?
Yeah, NFL Productions. We're going to talk about that soon.
What's up, NFL Productions? Yes, we will. Dallas. No. I thought about it. No, he's not going to Dallas.
No, Dallas is sticking with Dak, unfortunately. They paid him. They're going to ride that dead horse all the way to the finish line.
And the same guy who won Triple H as the owner of the Cowboys. That's hilarious. You know what, CEO? The Giants. There we go.
Yeah, I could see the Giants, going with an Aaron Rodgers, but we'll see what they do in the draft. I mean, they're number 3 overall, so they technically could get a quarterback. What I think is going to happen in the draft is Titans probably will go with someone like Cam Ward, right?
Yeah.
And because they're not picking Shador because the fucking Sanders are not going to want Shador to go to some middle, like some shitty franchise like the Titans. So Cam Ward is going to go there. The Browns have the second pick. The Browns, if they had the opportunity to draft Shador, I think they would. But again, his father probably wouldn't allow that. So what the Browns are going to do is probably get a haul of picks with like the Raiders or something like that. And the Raiders are going to draft Shador, or maybe the Giants move up to one more spot or something like that. I can see that happening.
What is your picture, dude?
Oh, that's another. It's Godzilla.
What is your obsession with that fucking animal, bro?
You don't know? You don't know what a kaiju is, RJ?
What?
A kaiju is basically the Japanese version. The Japanese it's basically Godzilla, but in Japanese.
Oh.
So we're basically calling kaiju Godzilla. So.
I mean, but like, I don't fucking know. I think I'm gonna keep it real with you, CEO. And, I can say right here because I'm never making a Giants video ever in my life. But I think they fired Brian. Well, we can talk about that next. They fire Brian Dable. They fire Joe Shane. They bring in a head coach, and they get Shador and Dion as the head coach.
Yeah, I could see that. Now, here's the thing, RJ, and I think you can agree. I don't think Shador is talented enough for a lot of at least intelligent teams. It's a good thing you brought up the Giants because they're stupid. But intelligent, he's not, like, you can agree with that, right? He's not talented enough to do these type of demands. I think you would agree.
If his last name wasn't Sanders,
if he was Shador Smith, do you think he would garner any? He probably would be in the latter, like at the tail end of the fucking draft, first round.
CEO, don't rule out the fact that they could also get Shiloh in like the 3rd, 4th round as well too.
Yeah, I could see that. Listen, I could see a dumb organization doing something like that. But what I think would happen is the Browns would draft Sanders, but Dion is not going to permit that, and they're probably going to trade him to the Raiders or somebody who's willing to give him a shit ton of picks, so they can make up for the whole Deshaun Watson bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I see happening. They could just draft Travis Hunter and let the Giants pick up Shador. That's a possibility.
Yeah. And speaking of that, CEO, Brian Dable and Joe Shane, I'm so glad Gromel Scott's in here, Giants fan in here, Evans in here. Let's speak a little about the Giants. Brian Dable, Joe Shane, good, bad? Do you think they get fired? What's up?
All right, so I think reports already came out about this, or am I wrong? I think they said they were keeping. They're keeping Shane and they're getting rid of Dable, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that. Dable, I think he should have been gone. I think he was an idiot. I called him trash 2 years ago. People didn't believe me. You called him trash as well. But so he's gone. That's good. But keeping Shane, I don't see the point in that. I think if you're going to get rid of the coach, you might as well just clean house and let a new regime completely do it correctly. Because if Shane does some bullshit and they suck next year, they're not going to fire the head coach they just hired. They're gonna have to get rid of Shane.
Yep. So
what's the point? Just clean house now and just start. Don't do half and half. That's more retardation by the Giants franchise.
It's them niggas is good. It's Mara's fault.
Okay, I agree with that. I mean, I don't think they're listen. I don't think they're good.
Yeah.
But I think it's Mara's fault.
It's a fact. Mara sucks. Everybody, as a former Giants fan, I know that for a fact. But CO, I wish he was here. I remember I sent something to Brandon when I said, "Didn't you think this guy was a good coach?" And he was talking about Brian Dable. Remember when you came in late? because you had something to do. And me and him were debating on whether Daboll was good or not. He was debating that Daboll was good. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I thought I was the only one. Like, weren't you defending Daboll? But Daboll's good, this, that, now he's about to get fired. And now Brandon's trying to retract and say, well, I was still right. He was good, this, that. No, he sucked dick, bro.
No, Brandon was sucking Daboll's dick just like he sucks. Like he continues to suck the dick of that fat boy Thibodeau. But, and he'll be wrong about that as well, too, come due time. But, no, Daboll wasn't good. Josh Allen is having, I guess, the best year of his career without him.
Last 2 years too, by the way.
Last 2 years. So no, Daboll's he's not good. He's not good. People hyped him up because of Josh Allen, and it turns out that it really wasn't just Daboll. It was just that Josh Allen was good. So they got rid of him. Good. Shane should have went with them. They didn't do that because they're idiots. John Mayer's an idiot.
I agree. And only thing I'm worried about is I feel like they could get Arch. Now I'm hoping the Colts are still bad because maybe Arch can go to the Colts as in Peyton Manning, or the Saints are still bad because they're from Louisiana. So I'm hoping the Giants don't get him because Grandma, Scott, Evan, I like you guys, but the Giants suck dick. Move on, bro. It's a worthless fucking franchise.
I mean,
go ahead.
I'll say this. I mean, out of that division, the Giants don't annoy me as much. I mean, I know they annoy you more than they annoy me. I hate the Eagles with a passion, so that's definitely number one. Cowboys fans can be annoying as fuck too, so I could put that at number two. Giants fans really don't annoy me. I think for the most part, Giants fans are just kind of pathetic in a sense. So they don't really piss me off, and they're kind of funny.
You pity them.
Yeah, I pity them, and because it's kind of like you're supposed to be the big New York team. You're supposed to be like the Yankees, so this big franchise in New York, but it hasn't been working out, and it's kind of sad for them. So I don't really, and plus I don't hate the Giants. I like trolling Giants fans, but it's not like I hate them like I do with the Eagles.
Listen, as a former Giants fan, I said this about Philly. I said this about the Cowboys, and I can say it now since I'm not a fan. I respect Cowboy fans and Eagles fans so much than Giants fans. You know why? Because whether you want to admit it or not, when they see mediocrity, they call it out for what it is. Okay? They hold their organization. Cowboys fans have been going at Jerry Jones's neck for years. Have you seen Giants fans before me ever call out John Mara?
John Mara slander has been more prevalent starting like 2-3 years ago.
Have you seen Philadelphia? Carson Wentz started playing trash. Get him out of there. Nick Foles started playing trash. Get him the fuck up out of there. And trust and believe, when Jalen Hurts stinks up the joint, they will turn on Jalen Hurts.
No, absolutely.
They at least accept when they see dog shit. They don't say, we're not eating this. Get better. Giants fans saw Daniel Jones have one decent. I can't even say no. They saw Daniel Jones have a fluke year. 15-5. That's a bad year. It's 2022. You threw 15 fucking touchdowns. I don't give a fuck who your receivers are, nigga. I do not give a fuck. You threw 15 fucking touchdowns. Oh wait, see, I have to account for the other 7-8 touchdowns he had on the ground. Whoop-de-fucking do. You've been trashed throughout your whole fucking career, and that's what replaces with. Like, come on, man.
I mean, I would say that Philly fans are more overreactionary, and Giants fans are more are a lot like Eagle fans react way too fast, and Giants fans react way too slow.
I'd rather react fast and slow. I'd rather get rid of the cancer before it turns into a bigger cancer. Because, look at Jaden Daniels. Look at Caleb. Look at Penix throughout the first couple of weeks. Look at Bo Mix. Hell, even though we're not high on him, Drake May looks pretty decent. You're stuck with Shador, Cam Ward, or Dylan Gabriel if he decides to come out. Yeah. Or Quinn Ewers if he decides to come out. Are you serious? And Carson Beck.
Yeah, I mean, it's just with Eagle fans, I don't want to give them credit because, like, if a player has one bad game, then it's like, I hope you die in the middle of the street. Like that's their normal reaction. And then if they have a good game next year, it's like I love you forever. Like it's too bipolar for me personally with the Eagle fans. That's why I don't like them. I would like a little bit more consistency when it comes to reactions. Obviously, Giants fans can be a little bit too forgiving, which is weird because you would think a New York team would be more.
Bro, CEO, I've been saying this for years. They're not a New York. They're a Jersey team. Jerseys is full of fags. Look at Brandon, bro.
Yeah, that is a good point.
That's what consists of Jersey fans. Bro, CEO, you're a Yankees fan. How many decades have we been saying, get rid of Aaron Boone?
No, right. I mean, but the thing with Aaron Boone is like, we I think have a fair argument against him because we have so many years of the same shit, right? So it's kind of like we're not even being overreactionary. It's just like at this point, everyone agrees. It's like, get rid of this thing.
As a matter of fact, I'll give you another example. Chapman. He starts thinking I'm joking. We got him the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Knicks fans. I mean, come on, bro. Like, come on, dude. We said for years, Randall is trash. He's garbage. Notice how Knicks fans will shit on Randall, but someone like Brandon loves Randall, a Jersey guy,
Yeah,
New York guy. You see what I'm fucking saying,
yeah,
bro?
that is a good point. That is a good like this. Like Brandon's weird in that. God damn it, bro! I got electrocuted by my fucking shit. Well, listen, the cold and the electricity and all that bullshit. But listen,
He got shot to you.
Brandon. When it comes to Brandon, right? It's just like no matter. He loves mediocrity. Like this is what pisses me off about Brandon. He like Daniel Jones is gone. He's gone from your franchise. He left with disgrace, with his fucking tail between his legs. All right, he left in disgrace. They literally put his ass at practice squad safety. That's how bad he was, right? And until this day, Brandon cannot talk bad about Daniel Jones. Like
he wasn't given a fair shake, CEO.
He wasn't given a fair shake, and it doesn't matter if he doesn't do good in another team because we broke him. Like, bro, I hate fans like Brandon. Piss me the fuck off.
I'm not trying to shit on Brandon. I wish he was here, but at the same time, like Julius Randle's ass. And CEO, bro, you want to know the new thing now?
Yeah,
it's Karl Anthony Towns. He's going to be the death of me for this team, bro.
That dude is soft as fuck. That dude is soft as fuck.
I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care what he's doing in the regular season. We literally just seen this a year ago. Cat was going off in the regular season. What happened in the playoffs? See,
no.
What happened?
Like,
what?
But here's the thing, right? Cat goes off in the regular season, but the issue I have with Cat is that every time, especially when I saw the OKC Thunder game, it was kind of like you have people that are like 6'3" bodying him for a bucket. And I'm just like, how are you that big and getting bodied for a bucket?
And CEO, notice how it's against a good team like OKC, who's the number 1 seed in the West. Yeah. Notice how it's that. Bro, I'm telling you this right, and I'm not trying to go off because it's not basketball. We're getting close to basketball season. I know CEO is going to get real excited about the Celtics.
That's right.
So I get it, but CEO, this is the problem, bro. For some reason, and I like CEO. We just seen this guy. Now, granted, is he putting up better numbers this year than he did last year? Sure, fine. But it's been 10 years he's been in the league, CEO. We know he doesn't have a clutch. We know he's soft in the playoffs. Correct. But people say, well, he's in New York. Who gives a shit? Who cares?
Agreed.
Like, bro, like fucking when Paul George went from the Pacers to OKC, what did he do? And then the OKC to the Clippers, what did he do, CEO? He choked. DeRozan, Raptors to the Spurs to the Bulls, now to the Kings. He choked. James Harden, before when he became a star with the Rockets, Nets, Philly, Clippers. What did he do, CEO? He fucking choked. It's the same fucking thing, bro. You can't change the narrative, especially when you've been in the league for like 9-10 years. He was drafted like, 2014, 2015?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, I'm not with this whole catch shit. And people are, and Brandon's like, oh, you got to give him credit for regular season. No, the fuck I don't. It's regular season. The fuck out of here, bro. Like, I don't care. Do it in the playoffs, bro. That's my. Go ahead.
Yeah, at some point, once you see the same thing over and over again, and when you're a fan, like it's hard because you see all this great regular season play, and then you get bounced in the playoffs, you get bounced in the playoffs, and then at some point you're just like, man, I can't even get excited. Like I have to. At some point, you have to be like, I have to literally wait 100+ games, or in the NFL, like 18 games. I have to wait like 18+ games. I don't care what the record is because I know the same story, and I have to wait to the playoffs to see if it changes.
Yeah,
like it's the same shit. This is why I try to limit myself getting hyped up for regular season games. But Brandon doesn't. Brandon's an idiot.
But not even that. See, okay, fine. Catch with the Knicks. You have to support them. Look at Paul George. Look at DeMar DeRozan. Look at this, that, and the third. James Harden. By the way, all these guys, with the exception of DeRozan, probably better. Prime Paul George is better than Prime Cat. Prime Harden smokes Prime Cat. It's the same type of narrative. These guys are just soft. They choke when it matters. That's just a fact. What is the difference between Cat 6 months ago when he choked and Cat now? Other than his jersey. It's nothing. He's soft.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Edwards wanted him to fuck up out of Minnesota.
Yeah, it's Thibs. And I agree. Thibs is not it either. Like Thibs always overworks. I mean, there's a reason why Brunson was injured. Brunson's starting to break. Isn't it funny how CEO Derrick Rose just retired this year? They just retired his jersey and stuff. Yeah. And now we see another light-skinned point guard breaking down before our eyes. Doesn't that remind you of something 10 fucking years ago?
Yeah, it does. And by the way, Grill Moscow, first of all, and last year when the Celtics were making a run, remember how I was overconfident and arrogant with the Celtics?
Yeah.
And they won.
Yeah.
So I did get lucky off of that, but now I actually have expectations to believe in this squad because they won it. So it's not the same thing, Grill Mouse Scott.
And I'll say this. Looking at the East, I mean, I hate to say it as a Knicks fan, like, Cat is soft. We've seen what happened to Cat against the Celtics. We've seen what happened. Dude,
Jordan Holiday was bullying this nigga, bro.
Forget about Porzingis and Al Horford and stuff. Nigga getting bullied by Derek White and Drew Holiday, bro. We seen what Brunson did. We seen what Brunson did against Drew Holiday and Jaylen Brown when they were locking him up on defense. Like I'll give I hate Boston, but I'll give the Celtics this. I'll give Joe Mazzulla. As a basketball fan, I'm starting to kind of like Joe Mazzulla as a coach. I really, really am.
Yeah. I mean, I like him because he's a good character guy.
Yeah.
And by the way, TOP, congratulations on winning your Super Bowl against Green Bay.
What's up, TOP?
That's why his name is Cat. Yeah, what kind of man is named Cat? Like, I mean, listen, the only cat I know that's a little bit acceptable is Cat Williams. And
even that, he got beat up by a 15-year-old over a soccer game. So
and even then, Cat Williams is only good with his words, right? He's kind of like, he kind of, he's a small guy who got beat up by a kid. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of man name is Cat? Like, when you think of Cat, you think that's some woman or some shit.
Bro, I tell my coworkers this all the time because some of them are Knicks fans. I said, you can't have that dog in you if your name is Cat, dude.
Nah, you can't. No, you can't.
Like, come on, bro. But I will give Brandon his credit. He said we were going on a 10-game win streak. We were on a 9-game win streak. And he said, albeit against bad teams, and the one good team we versed, we lost. So, did you watch that next game?
Yeah, I did. I actually did, yeah. It was close, and it looked like it looked like the Knicks were about to take it, right?
Yeah.
But it was funny when I saw this. We were getting to the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And the OKC was down like 2 points, and there was like 6 minutes on the clock, and I was like, this feels like a classic Knicks game where they're just gonna fuck this up. I was like, they're gonna find a way to fuck this up.
And guess who choked you? Guess who disappeared?
Oh, yeah, we know. Cat.
The big bad Cat.
But with that game, right? And first of all, I think his name was Aaron Wiggins, was absolutely just lighting these motherfuckers up at the 3-point line, right? But this wasn't. I wasn't even thinking of a Cat. I was like, this is a classic Knicks. They're up They're literally up by a couple of points towards the end of the game. There's like 3, 4, 5 minutes on the clock. They're going to find a way to just destroy the lead and just lose in epic fashion. Like, and you know what the thing is, RJ? It's a trend, and I don't even blame Cat for that trend. It stems from coaching. This is a Thibs issue.
I'll see you, bro. Yo, what's his name's about to fucking come in here and light you up about Thibs, bro.
Bro, if me, that's Celtics fan, that I don't really watch the Knicks like that. I watch occasionally, right?
Yeah.
I can see the trend. Like I before y'all lost, I was like, in my gut, I had a gut feeling. I was like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I saw when the Knicks played the Pacers. This is exactly what I saw when the Knicks played the Celtics. It was kind of like this, oh, they're about to fuck this up. Like, you know that feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm like, if I can feel that, and I'm a Celtics fan, and I don't watch as many Knicks games, like if you're a Knicks fan, how do you not feel that?
I think they do. I've been shitting on Thibs for years. And before I was even on YouTube, I don't like Thibs. I don't think he's a good coach. Like, you know how people are like, the Doc Rivers. I mean, you're a Celtics fan. Doc Rivers and Thibs got carried by the big three. And rookie Rondo.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, come on, man. Like, it's not. I don't fucking know. I'm not even excited about this season because it doesn't even matter. Even if we get past the second round, our guys are gonna be hurt, and Boston's just gonna fucking sweep us. So it doesn't even fucking matter.
You know, but at the end of the day, at least Thibs brought you to the playoffs, and gave a good shot at it. Same mediocre shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a good shot. And Brandon's going to suck him off if we make it to a conference championship. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
This is what I'm saying, bro. It's these type of fans. And Brandon's a perfect model of these fans. It's like, as long as you're, it doesn't matter if you win, but as long as you give him some reason to watch, he'll watch. I just don't like that. We have expectations.
Yeah.
Actual expectations.
I think Knicks fans know that. It's just Jersey fans. It's Brandon. That's what the Jersey fan looks like. That's what the average Giants fan looks like. That's what the average Met fan looks like.
Oh, the Mets. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
There's a reason why he roots for the Mets. It's not by accident. There's a reason why me and C are Yankee fucking fans.
Yeah, we like winning.
And I know the Knicks don't win, but at least with the Knicks, they curse out James Dolan. They curse him out. Brandon's not cursing out James Dolan.
No, he's not. He's gonna sit there, give him an extra $10 so he can get a nosebleed seat and go cheer because he likes the environment. He likes the atmosphere. Fuck out of here.
And then Brandon, I know you're watching, bro. Well, I'm sorry, Brandon. You're just we're talking about you, but we're like that. Like Brandon, you're the encapsulation of the fan that we and CEO despise.
Yeah, he's a representation. He's a perfect representative of that mold of fan, right?
If we had a different example, we probably would use it, but we have to use you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna come on the pod eventually. I think All-Star game, which is actually coming up pretty soon, February. So it's just. I don't even fucking know. I don't even know, see, because I somewhat the NFL, I kind of fell off from it. Really haven't. I mean, the only time I really watch it is honestly when I'm doing this, watching the game right now.
Yeah. Right.
Other than that, or if it's like a really good game. Other than that, I really haven't been watching college football. I love, but let's be for real, college football really didn't start going until this year. So all that, and then the Yankees, we'll see what. I'm actually kind of excited for the Yankees. What we're doing with pitching and stuff like that.
We have some hope, RJ. We have some hope.
Yeah,
and
but I thought we'll go ahead.
We got over Juan Soto pretty quickly.
Yeah, facts. Especially since he went to. Now, I'm not no fool. I would love to have Soto, but what the Yankees are doing now, I still want Boom gone. That's a fact. I still
listen. If Boom was gone and we did what we're doing right now, I actually would feel better than last year.
If you would have told me you can get rid of Boom, but Soto goes with him, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Exactly. That's exactly what I would have said.
Goodbye. But at the same time, man, the Knicks, I was actually hyped. We got McHale, the Villanova boys. We'll see what happens. Then we go get Cat. It's like, bro, what? Why? That's why. Now, granted, Julius Randle had to go. Like, I can agree. Two things can be true. Julius had to go, but for fucking Cat?
Yeah, and a lot of people were like, oh my God, we got Cat in this and whatever. But I'm like, why would Minnesota give away their superstar to you for a bag of chips and Julius Randle?
I know why, because Randle's on a 1-year deal, so they'll use him as a rental, and then they can build around those draft picks.
Exactly, but it's more than that. It's addition by subtraction. That's what they're doing. They're getting rid of a problem. They're getting rid of a soft ass nigga that's not going to do anything, and that's and that's the benefit, right? And guess what? The Knicks happily, take on that a problem. And I want to see, because fans are going to defend Towns when he chokes in the fucking playoffs. Well, some fans.
Would you rather have Randle over Cat? I mean, here's the thing, bro, is that I can't answer that, CEO, because they're literally the same thing. Now, obviously, Cat is balling, he's putting up numbers, whatever. But it's going to be in the same result. I know what he's going to do in the playoffs.
I mean, it is an upgrade, but just not the kind of upgrade that you would want on your team.
It's the year 2024, right? We're on the iPhone 16, right? Say like you have an iPhone 10, you get an iPhone 13. Yeah, upgraded, but the fucking 16 is out now, bro. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing here, bro? But I know Brandon will be in the Discord like, oh, RJCO were talking shit about me. I bleed fucking blue, bro. I'm a real fan. I'm gonna spend money on the product because I love the atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm a bitch about the product and spend money on it. Okay. But listen, Brandon's gonna have a chance to defend himself real soon. You know what I'm saying? So
also, by the way, did you watch that OKC game, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Am I the only one that's tripping, or does Brunson look like he's
regressing?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to trip, but it's been like, bro, it's like, what's going on with this dude?
I don't know. I mean, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but here's the problem when you bring in, and this is why not always, right? And I'm not saying this is Cat's fault, but bringing in what's his name? Brunson had good chemistry with the old cast of players. And once you bring in someone else, he has to distribute the ball more to Cat, and and this is why not all super teams work, right?
Yes.
And I feel like there could be something where maybe Minnesota noticed that maybe Edwards would play better without Cat, and that's why they got rid of him. And like maybe that's what's happening. Maybe, and I'm not saying Brunson's skill is regressing. What I'm saying is that the chemistry may still be in the works, and it's like working with Cat and trying to get him involved, because a lot of people see Cat as a superstar, right?
Yes.
Even though he's barely a star in my opinion, but a lot of people see him as that type of player. So they have to feed him, they have to get him involved. Maybe that's affecting, because what's his name? Brunson was more of the dominant player and figure last season because he had a bunch of misfits. So maybe that'll get worked out. We got to see, give it a full season to see before it hits the playoffs. But in my opinion, I don't think he's regressing as a player. I think it's more the introduction of Cat into the rotation.
Yeah. Now, granted, him and Cat both had 33 and 44 against the Bulls, but unfortunately, CEO, we lost. So does it really matter?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter, but
everybody keeps asking us about Joy Taylor and Skip. Let's get into that since that was one of the topics. So I guess Skip Bayless is being sued by Fox that he was sexually assaulting and using women to have sex with, and one of those women, I believe, was and also / Joy Taylor was using her sexual looks to get in good positions. CEO. Now, which one do you want to start with, Joy or Skip?
Let's start with Joy.
All right, go ahead.
Listen, so let me give you guys the backstory to this whole situation. So basically, there was this woman, I think she was a hairdresser that worked at Fox Sports Radio, or the studio or whatever, at Fox, and now she's suing the company, or she's suing the executives, because she's claiming that a lot of the people in power, the executives, use their position to leverage sexual favors with women in the company, which is nothing new in corporate America.
Yes.
So that's the lawsuit. So in the lawsuit, there were a lot of things of people, a lot of details about people that worked there formerly, like Skip, or people that work there now, like Joy Taylor. So what basically the woman that is suing Fox is alleging was that Joy Taylor basically, y'all know Emmanuel Acho, right?
Yes.
She basically sucked off Emmanuel Acho to get a position on Speak for Yourself, or Speak. Well, it's now called Speak. So she basically was fucking Emmanuel Acho so she can get in his good favors so he can bring her on the show or keep her as a permanent on the show. And she also claims that at the same time, she was also fucking one of the executives. He was a white boy with no lips. I don't know his name, but that's what he looked like. He looked like a Temu Jared Leno or some shit like that. So she was sucking off this executive, and both of them simultaneously. And the woman was telling her that was a bad idea because the executive, if he found out that she was fucking Emmanuel Acho as well, would get mad and probably fire her or some shit. And then Joy Taylor basically said that it doesn't matter because she has more power than the executive now, and that if she was to get fired or demoted or whatever the fuck, that she would allege to sexual misconduct, and basically said that the executive raped her or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So what we learned from this is that to at least to no one's intelligent man's surprise, is that Joy Taylor is a bop, a thought, and a hoe. All right. So that's one. Second, Emmanuel Acho, he's a cornball to me. So this is a little bit of a kind of.
I kind of like Acho.
I like Marcellus Wiley more when they were on that show. I'm more of a Marcellus guy than the Nacho guy. But listen, I'm not hating on that. Like, I don't really care. But yes, is it technically incorrect to do that while you're running a business? Like, I wouldn't fuck my employees, obviously, right? That's unprofessional. It's not a good thing. Don't eat where you shit, obviously. I mean, listen, Emmanuel Acho, I'm assuming he's a C-tier celebrity. So I'm pretty sure you can get bad bitches wherever you go, technically, right? Or,
yes.
So you don't need to do that. I mean, plus Joy Taylor's like almost 40 years old. I mean, I just don't see the point in doing that, but okay. And the executive dude, I mean, it looks like a simp to me, but it's just a bad story because now Joy Taylor looks like a hoe and she's going to get dragged because she's a hoe. And Emmanuel Acho is going to get roasted because he can't get pussy outside the office. So, of course, allegedly, RJ, allegedly, but, let's be honest. This probably happened. And this also brings something up because I always wonder, right? Joy Taylor, and I said this from the beginning, she's a woman that was brought there to be something to look at. Yeah. Like the sports show, like the Jenny Tafts, the Molly Karam. Like, do you guys, and no, because I know all the simps out there, this is hard for them to understand, but do you guys really think that they're brought on to male-dominant shows, male-dominant viewership, to be there so they can get their takes? Do you I know some of y'all probably think that they're brought on here so that they can give their opinions, but is that really why they're there, or is it to keep your simp ass watching the TV? Like let's be honest, RJ, that's why they're brought on, right?
Yeah.
They're brought in for that 50, 60-year-old man at home getting a boner watching Joy Taylor's bosoms on TV. So my thing is not a surprise. And also this probably makes me think, I have no evidence, of course, and nothing in the lawsuit has alleged this, but she probably blew off Skip Bayless's decrepit dick. Like, she probably blew him because now we're going to get
she might have got Shannon Sharp some too.
I mean, yeah, Mr. leaked his audio so people didn't think he was Ice-T, right? Listen, Skip was also in trouble because in the lawsuit because I think he was willing to. Did it say he was willing to pay somebody $1.5 million to sleep with him?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, look what he has at home. Shit.
No, I understand that. I understand that, but it's just the fact that you have to pay $1.5 million. You're offering someone $1.5 million to have sex with them, like all the notoriety. I know Skip looks like Dracula, right? Like he's not the most. He looks like he's 80 years old, and all that shit. But it's kind of like he has power and he has celebrity status, right?
Yes.
You can usually athletes or people in the media don't have to pay people to have sex with them just off the fact that they're rich and well known. Women usually tend to gravitate towards them. Yeah. So you don't have to pay $1.5 million. So the fact that he offered someone $1.5 million just is comical to me because I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. And I don't know anything about this woman. I didn't look up the woman, how she looks physically that had this lawsuit. Yeah. But this is what we were talking about when everyone was clowning Bill Belichick for getting with younger women. Like, I can guarantee you that this woman that he allegedly was trying to give money to, I'm assuming she's not the same age as his wife. I'm assuming that, right?
I mean, because at that point, he was just fuck his wife at that point.
Right, but this is what I'm talking about. So everyone praises Skip. He's like, oh my God, he married a female because, his wife kind of looks like him, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh my God, look at Skip. Not what Bill Belichick is doing. Look at Skip married to his wife, same age. That's what a real man does. And look what he's doing behind closed doors.
Exactly, which his wife is okay with, by the way. I want to point
that out. No. And by the way, again, to the simps, because, people like Master Jack, listen, women will stick with men if they cheat with them. She knows, Skip's wife knows he cheats on her. She knows this. And she's okay with it as long as he pays all the bills.
Yeah.
And funds their lifestyle. That's how like 99% of celebrity relationships work. Like, do you think if all those people... I hope y'all know zero NBA players are faithful. Zero NFL players are faithful. LeBron James has this whole perfect family, but he still sleeps with Instagram bops behind his wife. Well, not even behind his wife's back because she knows about it. But you get the idea, RJ. So none of this comes as a surprise to me, right? I'm assuming you share same sentiments.
Well, see, I read the Bible. It's all over the Bible where, kings, people who are way more wealthier than these guys right now, the queen was okay with them having mistresses. You know why? Because you can't find yourself another king. In this society, LeBron, who is Savannah going to find that's LeBron James?
No, she's not going to find anyone.
Who is, let's be for real. I think her name is Ernestine. Is that Skip's wife?
Yeah, Ernestine. Yeah, that's her name.
Who is Ernestine gonna find better at her age better than Skip?
Nobody.
So I said because I want to go big picture here, CEO.
Okay.
Can we finally admit now that men and women shouldn't be working together?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that's this is a very misogynistic take, RJ. Very misogynistic.
Because listen, look, let's be for real, people. If you want men and women to work together, you have to accept the fact that this is going to happen. A woman's always, and this goes on both sides. A man is always going to take a woman up for her offer, and a woman's always going to offer it if she can go somewhere. Let's be for real.
Yeah, transaction.
Let's be for real. And there's no such thing as, and CEO, I'm going to keep it real with you. That's what it is. If you own a business and I worked for your business, and I'm like, yo, CEO, can you put me in this position? You're probably going to put me above everybody else because I'm your friend. It's the same fucking thing. If you have a woman saying, hey, put me above this guy because I'll fuck you, that's what's going to fucking happen. It's the same fucking logic.
No, I agree. Listen, am I blaming Acho? Like, you have to understand something. When you're a heterosexual man, right, it's hard to refuse pussy. Like, let's be honest. So I'm not blaming, like at least Acho got it for free. I mean, what's his name? Like Skip was trying to pay 1.5 million. Like, I'm not paying $1.5 million for pussy. That's not happening. Okay, so get that out of the table. So with Acho, I can understand it, right? Because he's kind of her coworker, technically, right? They're coworkers.
Yes.
So I understand it. Like, I don't think people are clowning Acho mainly because he was doing some kind of sermon or Bible shit while the news dropped at the same time. So it was like horrible timing. But
let me ask: is he married?
No, I don't think he is.
Okay, I'm probably thinking Marcellus. He's the one that's married, right?
Yeah, Marcellus, and he's not accused of. Marcellus seems like a stand-up dude. I'm not gonna lie. So
yeah, you're gonna have stand-up dudes, but let's be fair. The majority, especially Acho's like what 30, so he's younger. I think Marcellus is in his 50s. So
yeah, Marcellus
more wiser. He kind of got that shit out of his system. So
no, I'm not blaming. I'm not sitting here blaming Acho for getting pussy. Right, that's not what's happening here. Now the executives, I would, if I'm an executive, I would never sleep with women in the office because I would value my fucking position. So I would never forfeit my money for that. Now with Acho, it is slightly different. But what I want to understand is here's the bigger problem, right? Apart from men getting pussy and women getting money, right? Apart from that, the bigger issue, right? The bigger picture is what Joy Taylor said at the end of her statement. That's basically her consensual sexual relationship. She was willing to lie and tell everyone that she got raped, basically, in order to fuck over people. That's the bigger issue.
We're definitely gonna get into that. Yes, I didn't know about that.
So when a lot of people are like, believe all women, or when we see allegations about sexual misconduct, I'm not saying there aren't bad dudes out there that go around, taking women, and we don't agree with that.
Of course.
Yeah, right. They exist, obviously. Like, that's not what we're saying. But when it comes to men in these type of positions, like athletes or this, it's like, it's hard for me to believe. And like I said, there probably are men that are very successful that get off on, abusing women, like Bill Cosby or something. Yes. So I'm not saying that. But when you take a perfectly normal athlete and then you have someone claiming that a woman claiming that she was sexually assaulted by him, that's why a lot of us step back and be like, okay, wait, what's her motive? Mm-hmm. What's going on here? What's the situation? Because this is what happens. Why would an athlete who gets a lot of money, mm-hmm. who has a lot of fame, who's in physically good condition, why would he assault a woman? There's no logic there. So yeah. What usually happens is they have consensual sexual relationships. Then he's done with her, and then she claims that he sexually assaulted her, and that's exactly what Joy Taylor said she was going to do to the executive if he didn't do what she wanted him to do, basically. And
this also points out to another fact. Can we finally admit, and this might be, I know. Kaiju, you my nigga, bro, but I know you're gonna type as a motherfucker. And Master J's about to have a heart attack. Women lie just to lie. Men lie for a purpose.
I mean,
I can elaborate if you want me to.
Yeah, please elaborate.
So, CEO, obviously you had girlfriends. You have a mom. You would tell certain lies not to lie, but to spare their feelings because you don't want to deal with the backlash. Because let's be for real, CEO. Most women, I'm not going to say all, just 99.9%, can't handle the truth. So you'll be like, yeah, you'll agree with them. Or you'll say a certain type of lie just to, keep the peace, whatever the case may be.
Absolutely, yeah.
Women will lie and not care about any fucking results. They'll lie just to fucking lie, a la Joy Taylor with this executive.
Yeah, I could see that. I think that was her way of threatening. Basically, that was her way of saying, if I don't get what I want, or if he doesn't, or if he gets mad that I'm sleeping with Acho too, then I'm going to use my position to fuck him over. Right. So she's a more cunning, and she's very Hillary Clinton-esque.
Hey, is she a Democrat?
Yeah, she's feminist and woke and all that shit. So these type of career women, and this is why Joy Taylor has no husband. All right, because career women like this, use their sexuality to manipulate men, into garner, so they can garner power throughout the company or the position. Just look at Kamala, what's his name, Kaiju's woman or boy, whatever the fuck. Just look at these women. They're not in the position of power because they did it by themselves. They got there because most of them suck dick. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Most of them sucked it, and niggas being not having restraint and always wanting to get their dick sucked, accepted it because that. Let's be honest, men's weakness, men's kryptonite is pussy.
That is a fact.
And women know this. Women know that we are weak to pussy, and they use that against us because that's how we're biologically wired. So when it comes to Joy Taylor, I think she was married like 1 year. She got married in 2017 and got divorced in 2018.
I think she was a fiance. I don't think they were ever married.
So you probably found out she was fucking like different niggas.
In retrospect, now it makes sense.
Yeah, which now makes sense. Listen, and this is also a lesson to men, right? It's not worth sleeping with women where you work. Because look what she just said. Like the dude slept with her, and then she told other women that if he didn't like the fact that she was sleeping with another man, that she would fuck him over and lie and say she raped him. Like, do you really want allegations against you, bro? Like, don't mess with people in the workplace. Like, if you're a man, it's not worth it. It's never worth it. Don't fuck up your money. Like, I don't know. I mean, do you agree or have you?
I agree 100%. And this is also a lesson to men. And listen, look, I'm speaking as a man who's come to this weakness, still fighting this. I'm going to be fighting this weakness for the rest of my life. Try to think with your top head more than your bottom head. Your bottom head will get you in trouble a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I don't know the ins and outs. Maybe this executive is a higher ranking than Joy, so if she try to bull that bullshit, they'll just fucking cut her off, whatever, whatever that situation is. But this should prove it even more that men and women shouldn't be working together. It should prove it.
Right, and I think a lot of people don't like that idea because it brings an uncomfortable reality to light, which is that men and women do not know how to behave in their presence, and they can't get shit done seriously without. Listen, Fox Sports is a huge ass company. It's a huge company,
$1 billion corporation.
It's a $1 billion corporation, and even they can't get this shit right. Like you don't think this shit is happening at ESPN? You don't think this shit's happening at Disney?
Hell, it's happening in the NBA. Look at Emmanuel Doka.
Yeah, look at Emmanuel. Like, it happens everywhere. This is what I'm saying. This means that, yes, men and women cannot work together. Like, I agree with you. And a lot of people think it's a sexist view or think it's a misogynistic take. It's not a misogynistic take.
But you know, let's see. Here's the more uncomfortable truth.
All right, go ahead. Ready?
The reason why men and women have to work together is because women can't work with each other. Let's talk about it. Oh, Seal, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Seal. Let's think about this. You can't, even if I was like, okay, fine, let men have their own workplace, let women have their own workplace. That can't happen because women can't work together. You think men and women can't work together? You put look at the WNBA for a prime example.
Yeah.
And they were being successful and they still couldn't fucking work together.
No, they couldn't work together and they couldn't get the bag together because one female got way more attention than the other females.
And the other females were too blinded to see, wow, we can use her and fucking help us. No, let's just fucking destroy her and go back down to what we were.
We only know about Angel Reese literally because of Caitlin Clark. Like, that's literally, like, instead of more females being like, oh, if I have a good game against Caitlin, I'll get more attention. Like, I'll get more. No, they couldn't do that. It was always, let's foul her, let's talk shit, let's do this and that. I agree. So, I guess, don't you think our ancestors kind of figured out the perfect solution to this issue, RJ?
Yeah.
Keep women at home.
But see, and that's what I was going to point out. Can we honestly state the facts, CEO? And, this is why I love the pod. This is probably my favorite thing to do on this channel because we're talking about world life shit. Something that you guys can learn from is that women don't like to work. The CEO's a history guy. Only 5% of women during the quote-unquote women's suffrage was made by a man, by the way. And that's historically right, and CEO would agree with that. It was literally made by men. They didn't want to fucking work. They wanted to stay at home with the children. And we can see now women are the freest and with our eyes sealed, we can see that women, prime example, Joy Taylor, have more power over men than women. Yet, guess who are the biggest alcoholics and the most on antidepressants? Women are. Why is that, CEO? Even though they're most freest.
Exactly. But here's the bigger issue. The fact is that you're right. There were a lot of men or a lot of corporations, let's be honest, a lot of corporations in favor of the women's suffrage movement. And here's why. Before the women's suffrage movement, mainly it was men go to work and women stay at home, and men provide and women take care of the house. That was how things were before. After the whole suffrage movement and this and that, more women entered the workplace. And what this did was lower the salary. It increased the demand for jobs, and basically gave leverage to corporations and businesses to be able to lower men's salaries and lower men's income so that they can compete with women, and therefore they can keep more money for themselves and they pay less labor. Now that you got women in the marketplace, more people need jobs. The jobs don't increase, they stay the same. The number of positions stay the same, but more people need jobs. Guess what happens? The prices of labor go down. Yes. So basically, this was corporations and businesses' way of being able to maximize profit and making sure that the woman thought that working in a corporation under someone was supposed to be free and was supposed to be liberating. Instead of being a mother at home, where she would have purpose, she can fax papers and write Excel spreadsheets at the office.
But CEO, they're free. They can drink their antidepressants and wine in peace, CEO, and their vibrators as well too.
Yeah, look, this is the sad reality. People won't wake up to this because they think, because we say this, or because people say this, that we're anti-women, or that we think that women are inferior or something like that. So
no, I don't. Women are important. That's a fact.
No, yeah, exactly. Women, exactly. But people, because we don't think that women are like men, we think they're inferior.
Yeah, because what, CEO, I don't think tigers are like lions, so I think tigers are inferior.
Inferior, right? Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It is what it is. I hope that was a lesson for all you peasants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're dropping literal life lessons to you clowns.
Yeah, I wish Josh Johnson was here. Shout out to Josh Johnson. You know what I'm saying? He be I don't know if he's gonna watch or not, but comment in the comment section, Josh. You be learning, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's other few learners in there.
Yeah, you still got your Master J. RJ thinks women are only good at getting pregnant.
I mean, they are.
We got people like Josh who learn, and then we got people like Master J who reinforce woman empowerment.
By the way, Master J, who listens to us, is getting mad pussy. We've seen his DMs. Master J, come on, bro. He ain't getting shit.
He's probably like going to his first date buying woman chocolate and flowers and shit.
Oh my gosh.
got her that plushie toy and shit.
Okay, newsflash, people. You shouldn't be taking a... If you're going to meet a... let me drop some free knowledge on you guys. And you admit it. Yeah, women are good at getting pregnant. The fuck?
No, he thought that was a shot at you. He thought that was an insult.
Well, that's a fact. I mean, but listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. You shouldn't be like trying to go on a date with girls.
Yeah.
You should really be trying to... I'm just dropping free knowledge. You should be their friend and be the friend that doesn't want to sleep with them. Women you can't show desperation to a woman. You can't do that.
No.
Like, you can't be like, oh yeah, I want to sleep with her. You can't be doing all that shit. Be her friend and just be like, I don't want... How can I say it? Treat her like a man. Woman like when you reject them. Because let's be for real, CEO, just listen. How many dudes are really simping for, oh, you're beautiful, let me take you out, this, that, and third. If you're the opposite, that's going to attract her to you. It's that simple.
That's literally like 90% of dudes who simp.
Yeah. So if you're that 1% that's like, I don't give a fuck about you, and I'm speaking from personal experience, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care if we sleep together or not. You're just irrelevant here to me. That will make her 10 times more attracted to you.
Oh, and honestly, it's a simple matter of fact. You don't have to. I'm not telling you to treat a woman like shit. You can treat a woman perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's fact. I'm not saying treat her like shit.
No, because people are going to misinterpret that shit. So
don't be desperate, people.
Yeah, that's it. Like, if you don't feel that you need to compliment a woman just to compliment her. Like that's a lot of men. I know you're on Facebook and Instagram, RJ. Like sometimes you'll see a woman post a picture, and then the man will be in the comments saying,
"Oh my gosh,
you're beautiful."
Or like girls will be like, "Oh, I wish I had a man like this." After, but I'm like that. Don't be that guy, dude.
Yeah, like if you're that guy, like you don't know how pathetic you like. RJ, and I'm being dead ass serious, right? Me, in my 20 plus years of living on this earth, right?
Yeah.
I have not once ever went on a comment section and told a woman she was beautiful. Never once in my life. I have never done that. And I will never do that because I'm not going to give away my attention. Women crave attention.
Yeah.
Why are you giving away your attention for free? So you're basically telling me, and you're telling her that your attention is worthless.
Yeah, facts. And I'm speaking, I like this podcast. Appreciate you, Jordan French. Jordan French just learns. He's getting mad pussy.
Yeah. Shout out to Jordan.
CEO was on his Wilt Chamberlain in his last life. But listen, man, all I'm trying to say is this, bro. Yes, and I'm not knocking you guys because I'm a 9-to-5 guy too. I'm not knocking any of you guys. If you're out there working a job, and I think CEO who runs a business probably makes more than all of us, can respect guys who get up and go to work. No question about it.
Facts.
Guys who are any of us are not gonna be millionaires, so we don't have the luxury of getting any pussy anywhere. One thing we have is power and control. If a woman starts acting up, leave her. See how much she'll start coming running back. Either one or two things is going to happen, CEO. If a woman starts testing you, whatever, if you say, okay, bye, I'm not putting up with your bullshit, one or two things is going to happen. Either A, she won't come back, which means you were just a spoke on the wheel. She's probably fucking with other guys, which, congratulations, you dodged a bullet. You're not fucking with a hoe. Or
right.
I'll say 8 times out of 10, she'll come back running for the hills. Like, wow, you're different. You didn't pull over my bullshit, so I know I can't fuck around here. Am I right or wrong, CEO?
No, absolutely correct. If that's always been the thing. Like if you don't, women get attention, and this is what women get a lot of attention from a lot of men they do not like.
Facts.
But they rarely get attention from men that they do like. That's the difference. So when you see a lot of simps in the comment section going like, "Oh, your hair's beautiful. You probably smell nice and shit." She hates those people. She thinks those people are disgusting. Like women are repulsed by that. Like I don't think a lot of men know that, and it's usually older men because they never grew up. They're pathetic. Like let's just be honest. Yeah. And they never learned properly. And you should, as a man, once you value your time, who you give attention to, like you don't have to be. Listen, just imagine this, right? Like just look at Will Smith. Like he's a perfect example. All the money in the world, all the fame in the world, not but ugly, right? And no one respects him. Women don't respect this man. Okay, his own wife does not respect him. She should adore him. He's one of the best actors in the 21st century. Yet he's a clown.
Or recent examples. Look at Travis Hunter.
Oh my god! Yeah, look at
Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah, Travis Kelce.
Like, come on.
With Travis Hunter, it's more like Travis. Travis hasn't learned. That's the problem. No one taught him shit. Unfortunately, he doesn't realize how much he's worth. He really doesn't. He doesn't realize how much he's worth. He thinks he thinks a 3 out of 10, let's be honest, it can tell him what to do. She told him to sit outside the car while she was in the party. He'll wait outside the car while she's in there partying. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I would have left her ass there.
Like I don't understand. It's like some of these niggas, and this is why fatherhood is important.
Facts. Yeah, being in the life. Because I know Travis does have a father he adores and loves, but I think Travis' father's been in and out of jail and stuff like that.
Yeah, being actively, because when you have a father that's active in your life, not in and out or absentee. Like, for example, if we had kids, we could spot and tell our kids, hey, this is not how you do things.
Yeah.
Like,
just like our fucking fathers did.
Right. And some men don't have that luxury, unfortunately. A lot of single mothers out there.
Well, you're going to shit on single mothers and Master J and Kaiju, but look at the black community. Well, not Kaiju, Master J.
I mean, some, anyone, I don't know. If you're a man supporting single motherhood, you need to, you need to look in the mirror.
Facts. And be like, what the fuck is wrong with me, bro? You said something. My gosh, you just said something about women and stuff. Yeah, man. When it comes to that, man, you gotta, like, women love attention. As soon as they start acting up, stop giving them. Watch how fast they come back. Just watch.
Facts.
Trust me. I'm speaking for personal experience, guys. Even if you do like her, whatever the case may be, you have to show that you mean business. Go cry in the fucking tub by yourself and just wait a couple days. She'll text you back, bro.
Facts.
Saying my friend gets bitched by females. Well, I mean, no disrespect, bro. You're like 13, bro. So I kind of expect that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a kid.
Like when we're young, bro, we're going through hormones, we're going through puberty. Like we're all thinking with our bottom heads at that fucking point. So
Master J basically is trying to contradict, just saying he never grew up with a mother.
Master J, bro, listen, no disrespect, bro. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know you, but I mean,
he's trolling us.
What's talking about? The thinking cap guy. This was the skeleton guy, right?
Yeah.
I could have sworn he was 13, 14.
No, I think we're confusing him with Spongy.
No, I thought he was young too. Wait, 18 is young, so.
I mean, he's young, but I think we're confusing him with Spongy a little bit.
Okay. Master J, if that's true, I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, you're really contradicting yourself, bro. So I'm really not trying to I'm not taking you seriously, bro.
No, I'm gonna be honest, Master J. I like, if that's true, then that's it sucks, unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're trolling us.
Yeah, I feel like you're trolling us, and also, bro, like, you should keep that to yourself. I don't think we were talking about you. You know what I'm saying? There's certain, like, you know how we get on Brandon for being a quote open book? You shouldn't be an open book about everything. I'm sorry.
At least not on a live show. I'll just say that.
Like, why do you think, well, you're wrong, I had a father, I never mentioned my mother? Well, I would assume, didn't you say your parents, bro, didn't you say your parents were married, dude?
Yeah, that's why we don't believe you. You've been talking a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, bro, you're confusing the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah, Master J is a troll in general. This is why it's hard for me to take him seriously.
I'm trying to figure. I feel like he's Apex Jack, but I unblocked Apex Jack so he can come back all he wants. Even though Apex Jack, he's been sucking off Michael for some reason. I don't know why. Even though there's a conspiracy that people think Apex Jack is Michael because he's been sucking off Michael. So.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that profile picture of the thinking cap guy just it looks like a sausage.
Hold on. Where the fuck is? Okay. There we go. Let's go back here. Yeah, it looks weird as shit. That is fucking weird.
Yo, I don't know, bro. Something about that picture just throws me off.
Yeah, bro. Can you change your fucking thumbnail, bro? Go back to the skeleton, bro.
Yeah, listen, you can. Listen, bro. You can even like misspell it any way you want to as well. Like,
and yeah, the thinking cap guy, bro. That's too much to say.
Like, exactly. Where we? I don't even know what to call you. I mean, I'm not going to say the thinking cap guy every time.
Yeah, I just call you skeleton because I know who you are. I don't want weirdos like Mike to make fun of me. I don't think Mike makes fun of people.
Mike doesn't make fun of people. Mike is just. And by the way, who cares, bro? It's Mike.
Yeah, facts. Which skeleton, the wrong one or the right one? I don't care.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, like the nigga, just pick one.
Yeah, just pick one, dude. It's your fucking profile.
You change. I think he changed it. Was it Brandon who pointed out he didn't spell it right?
Somewhere, something like that.
Someone pointed out that you didn't spell it right. Who cares? You can return back to the mistake.
I heard about it, and he talks about Kaiju's father. Well, I mean,
but it's Michael, bro. Like, well, yeah. This is what I don't understand about something. Like, y'all have to understand, bro. well, what comes out of Michael's mouth, like, who cares? It's Michael. Like, I don't know. I feel like some people, like I'm not trying to diss Michael, but it's kind of like, it's Michael, bro. Like, do you really care what Michael has to say?
I can understand that because when you give him that pass, he does it even more. You got to hold him accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want him to learn, you have to hold him accountable. If you keep saying, it's just Michael, that gives him the pass to still make fun of Kaiju's father, which, I kind of understand where Kaiju's coming from.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, Michael's, yeah, it's just.
But also, guys, I will say this. Master J and Kaiju, if you guys don't like Michael, don't go to his streams anymore.
Let's be honest, bro. They kind of like Michael.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to hear him do that shit, just don't go to his streams anymore.
I mean, it's just people don't admit that they like Michael.
Yeah, I like Michael, but I can admit, come on, bro, he's not
like Michael doesn't annoy me. Like, I've known Michael for years now. I have accepted who Michael is. Like,
well, he kind of does annoy me when he makes those stupid videos about me. So,
but it's like I know what Michael is. The thing with Michael is he's consistent. At least I know who the fuck he is. Like.
He's consistently annoying, but he hasn't annoyed me lately, so that's why it's whatever. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Master J is a whole contradiction. That is a fact. Speaking of that, will you enjoy the Super Bowl halftime show this year?
No, well, what is that?
Kendrick.
I mean, Kendrick. No, I had enough Kendrick about this. I don't know.
I have a hot take. I think Kendrick's gonna have Drake on there. That would be the most hilarious thing ever.
That would piss so many people off.
Yo, did you hear 21 Savage and someone else were roasting Kendrick? It was 21 Savage and I forgot the other one, but they were just roasting Kendrick.
No, I know. I mean, 21 Savage is close with Drake, so that makes sense. He's basically become Drake's sidekick or some shit. I don't know who the third guy would be. I mean, Drake has a lot of sidekicks.
I saw a video, but I can't remember who the hell it was. But I just remember they're just roasting the shit out of Kendrick.
All right, see, there you go, bro.
Oh, there you go, bro.
Much better.
CEO and RJ Vikings will play the Rams on January. I'm not gonna lie, that might be an upset right there for the Rams. I think the Rams could get that one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying? 21 will body Kendrick. No, he won't. Stop it. Stop it, dude.
Well, what do you mean lyrically? I guess. But what are you? No. Oh, shout out to the Lions, bro. 31-9. I love.
Well, in a fight, yeah, I would expect 21 to beat the shit out of Kendrick's like 5'2", bro.
Yeah, Kendrick's shorter than Brandon. And that's saying
he's shorter than Kai Cenat. So it also lyrically, no, Kendrick will body 21. 21.
Kendrick is the Cat Williams of rap. There you go. Like Kendrick would get his shit beat up by a 15-year-old, but he can lyrically, cook someone.
Kendrick ain't hood. Is he not hood? I thought he grew up in Compton.
I mean, he's hood. Like he's a hood person, but he's not he's a non-threatening hood person. There you go.
Yeah.
Like no one's afraid. Like if I had to put Kendrick and Drake in to fight, I would probably bet money on Drake. Just because Kendrick is smaller. Even though Drake's a pussy, I think he still win. Yeah,
because I must say Drake is pretty pussy himself too.
No, I mean he's a pussy, but I'm guessing they both can't fight, because I'm just going off of that.
Yeah, because I mean because even with that, I think J. Cole washes them both. So
J. Cole's a hippie, so he's very pacifist.
I think J. Cole, if you get him mad, he'll fuck them both up.
Who's the rapper that would know how to fight? Let me see. Maybe 50 in his prime?
50 in his prime, Chief Keef in his prime. Who else? A rapper that knows how to fight.
Because most of them don't, let's be honest.
What are you talking about right now? Because Wiz Khalifa's been doing Muay Thai, and he's actually pretty good at it.
So Wiz Khalifa, he's actually training to fight, so that's different.
Who else? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. A lot of these rappers really can't fucking fight.
No, they can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't need to. They probably have bodyguards and shit, but...
J. Cole is a pussy. Kaiju's on J. Cole's neck.
I mean, listen, I understand what he's saying, because I'll say this. I understand where J. Cole came from. So I don't hate it, but I can understand where Drake is coming from. Like, I can understand standing up for yourself. I can understand both of them, so I don't really hate it.
I mean, I don't know, man. Because I guess in retrospect, really nothing happened. People are still bumping Drake. Everybody
absolutely, yeah, no, it's just, yeah. I mean, it didn't hurt anybody's career. That's basically what. I mean, of course it did.
Like, I think business-wise, I think J. Cole was smarter because I mean, unless he did have dirt on him, which I highly doubt, because J. Cole doesn't really come off to me as that type of guy. Maybe J. Cole's like, nah, I don't know. Yeah, because J. Cole threw him under the bus and let him get by Kendrick and Metro Boom. J. Cole and Drake are not friends. What are you talking about?
I mean, I think, yeah, they are, actually.
They are?
Yeah, they are.
Have they ever done a song together?
Yeah, they did. First person shooter.
I don't. That's how. Oh, what year was this?
Like 2 years ago or a year ago.
Okay, so this is back when I was done with Drake.
Yeah, this is back when you were done with Drake. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes fucking sense.
I mean, because he's friends with both of them, right? So he was friends with both of them, Kendrick and Drake, and he thought that they were fake beefing. Oh. And then when he found out they were really beefing for real, he didn't want any part of it. So
J. Cole's a snake. So did J. Cole like rat out Kendrick? Is that why Kendrick's mad? Because then Kendrick takes shots at J. Cole?
No, it's just, here's the thing. So first person shooter was a Kendrick and not a Kendrick. It was a J. Cole and Drake song, and they were talking about the big three, and that was him, J. Cole, and Kendrick. That's who they were talking about, but they weren't really taking shots at Kendrick. So I don't know why Kendrick took it personally. I think he just took it as a way to take a shot at Drake, because they have a history, like you said in that video that you showed me. They have a history of not liking each other. So that's when Kendrick came in with the, no, it's not big three, it's just big me. And then J. Cole thought they were just playing around, but then when he figured out it was serious, he didn't want to be part of it. So
okay, so now I see. So you're saying, okay, so now I see the big picture. So they made first person shooter, and it's kind of coming back to my head. I think I heard the song. They were saying big three, and Kendrick took it as, wow, these niggas, maybe not J. Cole, but Drake's trying to be all cuddle with me now, even though I don't like this nigga. He never liked me. So that's why he said, fuck big three, it's just big me.
Right.
And J. Cole's like, all right, I'm not going to assume that he's taking a shot at me. He's going after Drake, so I'm going to just bow out.
Yeah, I mean, he thought this was, J. Cole thought this was for entertainment.
Yeah.
And for shits and giggles. They were going to just do fun tracks, but he found out they really don't like each other. So then he was like, no, I don't want to be part of it. So
yeah, he probably did call Kendrick and be like, yo, what's going on? And probably J. Cole didn't know the whole story. Because let's be fair, like, rap heads know more than, like, because they pay attention. Like, fucking J. Cole, he's busy. He's doing his own shit. He doesn't have time to, like, babysit Kendrick and Drake. So he's like, Kendrick probably called this nigga and be like, no, I fucking hate this nigga with a passion. And he's like, oh, damn. So let me just bow the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what happened, I listen, and plus it's not J. Cole's brand to roast. He's more of a hippie rapper, if I'm being honest. More of a rap is all about beef and drama. Well, some of it is. Some of it is. Most of it's just bragging about how rich and how much pussy you get. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But listen, bro. Listen, I don't really. I listen to everyone that I find. If I like your song, I'll listen to it.
I agree.
I'm not picking sides because I don't know any of these niggas personally, so I don't really care about that shit.
Plus, look at the sides. You either have Drake or Kendrick. Come on,
right? Man. And like all that like fan accounts. Like I hate fan accounts, bro. I hate people that have other people as their profile picture.
Yo, bro, you fucking know some ass. I think we were talking about Kendrick and Drake in like one of our old streams, and some asshole with Kendrick as his profile pic. You guys are fucking dumb. Kendrick will body both of you. What does Kendrick call his fan base? I fucking forgot.
I don't think he calls him anything.
It was like something like Kendrick. It was like Kendrick. It was something crazy, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Like I don't dick ride rappers. That's not happening. Like if I listen, do I listen to old Drake songs still? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I don't listen to Kendrick as I listen to more Drake than I do Kendrick. I'm gonna be honest, just because I grew up listening to Drake.
Yeah.
Like we literally grew up listening to Drake. Like, I'm just being honest. So I didn't grow up listening to Kendrick, but I do like a lot of his songs. So it's not like I'm picking and choosing. Like, people feel like they have to pick and choose. I'm like, no, first of all, you don't know these niggas. That's one.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Just listen to the music you like, and it doesn't really fucking matter. Like, they don't know you, nigga. They don't care if you die tomorrow. Fuck.
And I'm gonna keep it real. Kendrick comes off to me like he's one of these woman worshippers. Like he'll talk about how this woman's queen, that woman's queen, and then talk about like, I can't relate to that. But then he'll also talk about how he's arguing. He has a song of him and his baby mama arguing with each other. I can't relate to that either because I'll never argue with a woman. Like, Kendrick comes off to me like he worships women. I can't really fuck with that vibe.
No, I thought he always came across as worshiping himself.
Okay, I can't fuck with that either.
No, I mean, it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Drake is full of it too, but he's more of a he's more of a petty motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of, because let's be honest, I mean, I like his songs and shit, but Drake is kind of zeisty a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
especially in later years. Yeah,
he has a little bit of, a little zeisty in him, kind of, and that's why people always, because he has some. When you have a little bit of zeistiness in you, like Drake does, that's why people call him a bitch and yada yada. It's kind of like that. That's why.
And plus, I think Drake has better beats than Kendrick. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
No, it's just his songs are more like, for example, when Kendrick came out with the whole Meet the Grams. I don't know if you heard about that song.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, this is a good roast, but it sucks. I'm not listening to it again. Like, it was like bam, 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 bam. Like, this shit sounds like some kind of like a horror movie, like something I would listen off of fucking Freddy and Jason. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
Like, bam, bam. I'm not taking my, like, when I'm in my studio editing or doing something, I'm not listening to that shit. That shit's depressing. I don't feel like listening to that shit.
I think you can only remember one song out of that whole beef is Not Like Us, and that song is overplayed like a motherfucker.
No, I liked it in the beginning. Like, in the beginning, I thought it was great.
Right? I thought the song was good. Now I hate it. I hate it. No, I hear it everywhere, bro.
Yeah, I hear it. It's kind of like, it's for you. It's kind of my version of Mariah Carey's Christmas song. It's kind of like it's overplayed.
Well, I will say this, at least with Mariah Carey, I only hear it once a year. That Kendrick song is still going to be played until the Super Bowl.
No, yeah, I mean, trust me, when it came out, I thought it was I love that song. I don't like, at least I don't like people like doing false pedo allegations or doing it non-seriously. I don't like that, but I do like the beat.
Yeah,
I like Kendrick's rapping style too. Like, I have no problem with it. Like, I literally enjoyed that song. But once you play it over and over again, like, you get tired of it. I mean, it's kind of like I said, the Mariah Carey. Like, for me, I actually do like the Mariah Carey's Christmas song because there are Christmases that I never hear that song. You, on the other hand, for some reason, have always hear it every year for some reason.
Granted, this year I really haven't heard it.
Yeah, because I went several Christmases without hearing that song.
Yeah. Well, I work in a store, so I probably hear it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is true.
So.
Who the fuck is us? Who the fuck is us?
I will say this. See, I think we've been on this shit about Kendrick. I remember me, you, and Donnie on this stream. We were just doing this, talking shit. And he said Kendrick was like top 2, and we looked up a list. And I'm like, he's not top 2. Like, no, RJ. People have him in the top 2. And he was like number 2 behind. I think number 1 was like Jay-Z or some shit. I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Wait, who said that?
What?
Wait, who said number 1 and number 2? Were you like, who said that?
We looked up a list, and Kendrick was number 2. And you were like, yeah, see, bro, people really do overrate Kendrick.
No, people do overrate Kendrick. Like, there are Kendrick dick suckers, and I mean literal Kendrick dick suckers that, like, I hate those people. Like, I hate fanboys, like super fanboys. I can't stand.
Yeah.
But no, listen, he's a great rapper. It's just I personally wouldn't put him in my top 10. I don't think he would be in my top 10.
I don't think he'd be in my top 20. Be fucking honest with you. Who the fuck is us though when he says not like us?
When Kendrick says they not like us, first of all, he's basically saying that Drake is not like us, like like first of all, for multiple reasons. One, culturally speaking, like he's not black, he's not part of the culture.
Yeah.
That's one. Like he's not like us. Two, he's a weirdo, you know, that likes kids. So we're not like he's not like us, right? That's what he's referring to. Not like us. That's it.
Yeah. Which, you know, I mean, I'm not saying he's not, but you gotta come with some fucking proof.
Like literally 0 women have come out. Like literally 0 women have come out, and the ones that people were referencing, like Millie Bobby Brown or some, I don't even know who she is. Basically, she said he never did anything to her, and he's always been nice and respectful, and so
I know someone, yeah.
So literally 0 women have come out. So I mean, I can't accuse him of something that doesn't even have an allegation attached to it.
Yeah, but even because I'm not saying something could come out and people will glorify Kendrick, but my question here is this: how long has Kendrick known about this, and why does he finally come out now? Like, no one's looking at this in hindsight route. He's had a quote unquote problem with Drake. Like, let's be for real. You saw the Patrick CC shit, right? He's had a problem with Drake for like 10 plus years. You wouldn't say something in 2015, 2013? You decide now to say something? What's up, David Corona? Happy New Year to you too, bro.
Yeah, the facts. What's good, David? But no, actually, you know what's interesting with the Patrick CC video it was a theory that I actually liked, was that they were basically saying that the studio, like Drake's studio, was trying to fuck him over. What was it? He was signed to Universal. That Grange nigga that we looked up. His name was something Grange, and basically Drake signed a contract like worth, I don't know, it was like 500 million or something like that. They signed him to a big contract, and then in like a year or 2 plus, like they own the rights to his music until they make back their money, and then he made back their money in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So they were afraid that Drake would go independent. He wouldn't sign with the label because he's currently signed with the label. So because if Drake goes independent, then the studios would get fucked over, and a lot of artists would start to go independent because, let's be honest, Drake can make a lot of money independently. He doesn't need a label. Yeah,
he's bigger than the label.
He's bigger than the label. So the theory was that the studio, Universal, was spamming Not Like Us and on Spotify advertisements, and all the radios, they were paying radio stations to spam the song, and I can believe that to a certain degree. I think that. So, because they want to fuck him over, ruin his image, so that they can keep him under contractual obligation,
keep under their control.
Right, and then once his image is destroyed, they can build him back up. So they were trying to, and I could see that because, you know, corporations like Universal and Danny Grange and all these weirdos, Hollywood niggas, you know, I could definitely see them doing that shit.
Yeah, so that's actually a good theory. I watched it like over a month ago, so I really don't. And plus, that video was like over an hour, so there's so much like new information. I was like, I didn't know Kendrick and Drake had this beef back when Twitter was just like an egg. Like little.
Yeah, I mean, the video went over a lot of shit, talking about how the conspiracy that Drake killed that XX nigga, remember?
I saw that shit.
I don't know if I believe that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Like, I didn't even know they had beef.
But I don't see that. Drake, first of all, I mean, yeah, of course, Drake would never murder anyone himself because he's a pussy. So he would never do that himself.
And plus, he has money to pay other people off.
Yeah, he would pay somebody else. I know he has close ties with Jay Prince and, you know, gangsters and all that shit, but I just don't see it. A lot of people hate Drake, so I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, there's other things too. Like he slept with Lil Wayne's baby mama when he was in jail.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit was bad.
Yeah, so I can definitely see that. Overall, man, all these dudes are fuckboys. Fuck them.
Like if I was in the rap game and Lil Wayne helped me become super famous, I would not betray him like that. I would never do that. Like I don't care how beautiful the woman is. She wasn't that beautiful, by the way. Like, why would he do it? I mean, that's some fuck shit. Well, to be fair, I think the video mentioned that it might have been before they got together, but he didn't tell her. He didn't tell Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. These niggas got no concept of loyalty. So
yeah, I think people hate Drake because he's too famous. Too famous. That could be it. That game blew. I can see the Rams with an upset. That is a fact. That is a whole fact. I mean, let's be for real. Who cares? We all know the Chiefs are gonna fucking beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That's what the script wrote, CEO.
Oh yeah. You said something about we were gonna talk about. Are the Chiefs gonna three-peat?
Yeah.
Listen, I rather, and I know you disagree with this, but I'd rather the Chiefs three-peat than the Bills win the first Super Bowl. I hate the Bills.
I wouldn't mind it either way, but I think the whole NFL fan base would disagree.
No, they would disagree. Like Ravens fans, and I'm not joking when I say the Ravens fans and Bills fans hate each other, and I mean hate each other.
I don't know why you guys are not even in the same division.
No, it's just it revolves around the whole. They try to slander. Trust me. After Lamar won his second MVP, they started slandering the Ravens team nonstop for like months on end. And so now
it's mainly Josh Allen versus Lamar fans.
Yeah. Basically,
once those two retire from your teams, you guys are gonna go back to irrelevancy and fucking not fucking.
No, first of all, Ravens have never been irrelevant. All right, thank you very much.
You were irrelevant for a 4-year stretch. Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? We were always competitive, so I don't want to hear that.
When you won your Super Bowl against the Giants, you were pretty irrelevant until you won your second Super Bowl, bro.
No, not really. No, listen, because of the whole. Remember, the whole Steelers and Ravens rivalry really carried the relevancy.
I'm talking about in the grand scheme of things. No one remembers, besides 2000. No one remembers the Ravens in 2000. We talk about the Patriots, the Colts, the Steelers. Fucking who else wants it?
No, the Colts. Come on, the Colts are more irrelevant than the Ravens franchise. Let's be honest.
In the 2000s with Peyton Manning, no, the fuck they weren't.
Ravens. Listen, we were never irrelevant to that degree. To like, let's say. Like a truly irrelevant team would be like the Panthers.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about in the grand scheme of things. When you think of the 2000s, if you name a 2000s team that was good in the 2000s, it will probably take a while before we say the Ravens. Come on, bro.
I mean, it would be top 7 at least.
You have the Patriots. That's number one.
Okay.
You have the greatest show on turf.
Okay.
You have Philly because they went to 4 straight conference championships. You have the Colts with Peyton Manning. You have Pittsburgh because they won the Super Bowl and been to 2 Super Bowls that decade. Some people will say the Giants because they beat that 07 team. Who else would people say? People will say the Cowboys because of the whole Tony Romo experience and shit like that.
They won, didn't win shit.
So that's like 7 teams right there, and I feel like I'm leaving out a lot of teams.
Yeah, I agree with Kaji. They're the version of the Eagles in the AFC, which is true. Bills are basically Eagle fans. I'm not even
a Patriots fan, so you know.
What did you say?
Well, he's a Patriots fan, so you know that's
no. I understand he's a Patriots fan, but no, I'm dead ass. Like they're just as stupid as Eagle fans.
Have CEO the fucking Packers right there with Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre.
Buffaloes are white trash.
Drunken dildo throwing
fans. Yeah, they throw dildos. They jump on flaming tables. They piss on top of roofs. Like, come on, bro, they're retarded. Like that is a retarded fan base.
I mean, it is not all of them, but you know, I have a lot of Bills. I have friends who are Bills fans. Granted, I live in upstate New York, so it's understandable.
Well, you know, I don't know them, but fuck them. All right, RJ?
You know what I'm saying? They'll probably say fuck you too, CEO.
Oh, we hate Buffaloes around here. Ain't that right, Kaji?
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing me and Kaiju can get along with is our hatred towards the Bills.
And you guys are both Celtics and Yankees fans. You feel me?
I don't know. Have we accepted Kaiju back into the Yankees fandom after he did that Red Sox shit?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Kaiju. Nah. I forgot about that shit. Nah, that's disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. Nah. I would never. I hate the Red Sox more than I hate the Mets.
Yeah, yo, that's a fact, Random Matter. Their fan base is so wild for someone who's never won shit. That's a fact. Listen, I think the lines are coming out of the what was it? The
NFC.
NFC, yeah, the lines are coming out the NFC. I think you can agree with that,
huh? Yeah, but I mean, it's still the fucking line, so. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking really care. I mean, whatever team comes out the NFC, they're just gonna get their ass whooped by fucking Mahomes and the fucking Chiefs. I mean, come on, bro. Does it really fucking matter?
No, I mean, listen, the Ravens will probably make the AFC Championship and let's get bounced by the Chiefs.
Yeah, just imagine the Bills win another Super Bowl. They never won a Super Bowl.
No, I'll give Kaji the benefit of the doubt. I think he means what if they make an appearance at the Super Bowl and choke it again?
Oh, that would be hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. They beat the Chiefs one time. I don't see them beating them again. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see it back to back.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. If the Bengals would have got in, I would have had them upsetting the Bills.
I could see that. I
would have had them upsetting the Bills. I meant to say Super Bowl and won it. That would be crazy.
No, if the Bills win the Super Bowl, I'll probably stop watching the NFL.
No, you wouldn't. You're a slave to the product, and Brandon points that out every single Sunday in the Discord.
Yeah, it's just so fucking annoying. I'm like, Brandon, shut the fuck up.
Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to fucking come on the pod All-Star Weekend and see what's up. Well, see, that's good. You can argue about the NFL and NBA. You can argue about the Celtics and the Knicks. You feel me?
I mean, he doesn't really have much to argue with me about the Celtics and the Knicks. He knows who's better.
I don't know, CEO. Knicks, third in the East. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys are second. Cleveland's number one.
And we beat Cleveland, by the way.
Yeah, you guys did beat Cleveland. It was a good-ass fucking game. I watched that game live. By the way, can I just say something here, too? I love the fact that everybody's becoming a Donovan Mitchell fan. Can we all agree that I was on the Mitchell train way before fucking anybody?
Yeah, you were. Definitely. Absolutely. And then Michael bandwagoned off your likeness.
Which is... No, I'll give Michael this credit. I think he bandwagoned off of fist likeness of Donovan Mitchell because he has videos of Donovan Mitchell before I even met him. So I will give Michael that credit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I think Michael likes the fact that Donovan's doing good in Cleveland, so that can shit all over LeBron's legacy.
Yeah, listen, I was a very anti-LeBron person, but he's kind of grown out of relevancy in my opinion in the NBA.
Yeah.
So I don't really hate him as much. So
it's very sad what's happening, and I'm so glad you saw what I was trying to say in my international video. Because I thought that was going to go over a lot of people's heads about how like the NBA's. I can say here on the stream they're trying to push out the Black American and put in European Americans and be like, oh, we're not racist. We're making Giannis the MVP, even though they don't claim to be black. But let's be for real. No one like Giannis. I like Giannis. I like Wemby. You know what I'm saying? But these guys they're not profitable, bro.
Listen, bro. They're trying to go international. Heavy push, and it's not going to work. Like international people are not going to give us soccer to stop to watch basketball. It's not happening.
That's a fact.
Like, let's be honest. Like, people in Europe like soccer. It is what it is. They're not going to stop.
The world likes soccer, dude. Like, come on, man.
Like
no one's overtaking. Even the NFL, they're not overtaking soccer.
Bro, if the NBA, the only reason the NBA was successful to begin with is because they catered to American audiences, just like the NFL did.
Yeah.
Like this expansion overseas does not work because like Europeans just don't like basketball on a grand scale. I mean, there are Europeans that like it, but on a grand scale, I don't see them. They're more infatuated with, I mean, I know you have like people like Gavin who like football and basketball, right? Yeah. But he's not the norm.
Yeah, he would. If you would ask Gavin, give up football, basketball, or soccer, he's giving up football and basketball without even fucking hesitation, bro.
Absolutely, soccer's number one. Obviously, it always has been, and that's the case for everyone. If there's a soccer game on, and then the basketball scheduled on the same night, no one's watching the basketball game.
Yeah. RJ CEO Dan Campbell told KOC that he'll see him in 2 weeks. What the hell does that mean? Who's KOC?
Is that Kansas City? Oh, Kevin O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell's KOC.
Well, we'll see about that.
I can see a Vikings. I would love a Vikings and Lions NFC Championship game because that would mean the Eagles have been eliminated. So I would absolutely love it.
Well, the Vikings still gotta get past the Rams, people. Don't sleep on the Rams, guys.
No, here's the thing, RJ. The Rams to me are a team kind of like the Bengals that could upset someone.
Yeah.
but are not going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, no, but the Vikings have to play the Rams. So,
Lions beat 31-9, bro. See, can I get credit for my Lions? Very. I was very onto the Lions.
Yeah, we have to see that still. Rams, Lions, NFC Championship game. I'm not gonna lie, that's real. The Rams, people sleep on the Rams. When you have a good coach and quarterback, I mean, they could be anybody. So,
and by the way, 31-9, is that a blowout, RJ?
Oh, absolutely. 31-9, absolutely.
Okay, and so please give Sam Darnold the bag. Please give it to him and become irrelevant. I would love that. Like, y'all never learn that mid quarterbacks. Like, Darnold is a literal backup. Before this season, he was a literal fucking backup. Just like Geno.
I don't think they're good. I think they're gonna roll with JJ. Especially if they lose in the first round, CEO, they're definitely gonna roll with JJ.
Yeah, you're right. If they get bounced, if they don't go deep in the playoffs, they're not. They're probably moving on from Darnold.
Yeah. What were we just talking about before that?
We were talking about NFC Championship games.
No. Before that, we were just talking about something. Damn, I forgot what we were talking about. Yo, Rozier, the Vikings are not getting Aaron Rodgers. Like, stop fucking saying that dumb shit, bro. Like, if you're Aaron Rodgers, why the fuck would you want to go to the Vikings?
Rams can make a run if Stafford steps his game up. Yeah, probably.
I mean, Stafford's probably. I mean, he's older. He's probably just waiting for the playoffs, and Sean McVay's still a top 5 coach. So,
listen, RJ. Listen. At the end of the day, this is the Ravens' year. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, RJ. Let me enjoy this and let me get my hopes up. All right.
Why? You sound like Brandon right now.
Well, we got Lamar Jackson. At least we don't have Daniel Jones. Nigga, what the fuck?
Okay, Lamar. Okay, fine. Yeah, the regular season's over.
We forgot the Lamar versus Josh topic. I want to talk about that.
Lamar. Oh, the MVP.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to say this, right? And I have a few friends that are Bills fans, and two things can be true. All right. Josh Allen last year should have been MVP. I mean, I'm not mad Lamar got it, but looking at the numbers, Josh Allen should have been MVP, even though Lamar.
Wait, hold on. And technically,
let me finish. But Lamar Jackson should win MVP this year. He has way better numbers than fucking Josh Allen. That is a fact. I don't understand why, and I can understand Lamar getting the first seed, getting the MVP last year, because at least he's the first seed. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen's not even the first seed this year. So there's no just reason why Lamar shouldn't get the MVP. They're just going to give it to him. They're just going to give it to Josh because they gave it to Lamar twice already. Go ahead.
Okay. Here's the thing, right? If we're being honest, like, no way Josh should have won MVP last year. The voting, like, the voters, like, in terms of like votes, like, Dak was number 2 after Lamar. So Dak should have technically been the winner. If you wanted to talk about statistics, it was Dak. It was Dak. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, it was supposed that if we're talking about quarterbacks, Dak was supposed to be the MVP last year, but let's be honest, no one wanted Dak to be the MVP.
Facts.
So let's be honest, if you wanted to give it to a person, you probably should have gave it to Christian McCaffrey. Let's be honest. So McCaffrey should have technically won the MVP last year. I don't think it would be Josh. It was supposed to be Christian McCaffrey because let's be honest, he carried the Niners. So it was supposed to be Christian. And by the way, RJ, my argument was that Christian was supposed to. It's fine because we know it's a quarterback award. It's not a position award. But if it was supposed to be a non-biased award, it's supposed to go to Christian last year, and Saquon this year.
Facts.
If it was a real MVP, it would go to Saquon. It would go to Saquon this year. I think you would agree. And it would go to Christian last year. Does anyone disagree with that?
No, that's why I was kind of hoping Saquon would fucking break that record so he can win it.
Like, Saquon deserves, even though, he's a filthy eagle, and I hate him for that. But if we're being objective, right, he almost broke Eric Dickerson's record, and he probably would have broke it if he played this game.
Oh, my gosh, against the Giants, absolutely.
So he should be the MVP, in my opinion. And then if we're talking about quarterbacks, it's clearly it's clearly Lamar.
I agree.
So then that's how it should be. Now, the MVP is bullshit for the most. Like, listen, in 2019, Lamar won his first MVP. He should have won it. There's no one who should have. Like, that was a clear cut. So that's how it should be. What the fuck?
What?
Sports is boring. Sports suck. Talk about Pokemon.
What? Who the fuck is this nigga?
Kevin. What the fuck?
Who the fuck is Kevin?
Well, nigga, this ain't a Pokemon channel. The fuck?
Yeah, the fuck? And fuck you, nigga. Your name is Kevin.
Yo, facts, bro. If we talk,
it's called Unfiltered Sports Podcast, and you want us to talk about Pokemon?
Yo, if we talk about Pokemon, everyone would leave.
Yo, right, so what a loser. Oh my gosh, well, go ahead.
All right, so yeah, like I was saying, so I think, does anyone disagree with Saquon being the MVP this year? I don't think.
Absolutely not.
So that would be my winner. Because let's be honest, if you take Saquon off that team, they would suck nuts.
I totally agree.
And honestly, RJ, if we're being 100%, I think it would go like this. It would go Saquon 1.
Yeah.
You could make an argument for Derrick Henry. I think you could. And then the quarterbacks. Because the running backs, let's be honest, Derrick Henry and Saquon revitalized the running back position.
I agree, 100%. I fucking agree.
So, yeah, I don't think anyone disagree with us that Saquon should be the MVP in the comment section. I don't think so.
Yeah, facts. And you know what? The running back's probably the closest thing we're going to get to a non-quarterback, so I'm all for it. Kevin, bro, dude. Kaiju, is this your boy, bro?
Yeah, facts, bro. I mean, because Kaiju's literally saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Over Pokemon, then Pokemon is sexy red booty cheeks. What the fuck?
It's sexy red booty cheeks. I used to like Pokemon when I was little. Now I don't. Kevin, I'm assuming you're above the age of 20. Get over it, bro.
Hey, I mean, listen, bro. I still like Dragon Ball Z. All right.
But do you want to talk about Dragon Ball Z on the Unfiltered Sports Podcast?
No, because this is a sports podcast.
Reaper Death. Who the fuck is this? Y'all letting this distract from the fact that LeBron is the greatest basketball player of all time.
You know, I think that was a Fish subscriber before. I remember that profile picture.
Isn't that Futures? One of Futures labels?
Yeah, it is one of Futures labels. Hey, wait. Reaper Death Seal, were you a Fish subscriber? All right, then if sports is boring, then go find something else to watch, nigga.
Nigga. We're not talking about Pokemon. Niggas rather sit here and listen to my conspiracy than talk about fucking Pokemon.
I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon channels out there. You can find one.
Speaking of that, are you guys buying that Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero? What is that?
I am, because I'm buying my PlayStation 5, right? Disconnected because I'm moving. I'm in the middle of moving.
Subscriber to what? I don't think he's a Fist Reaper.
Oh, okay, no. So I must be. You know what, RJ? I think I just confused the profile picture with Futures label.
I'm gonna keep real. I think I do remember a guy named Reaper.
No, yeah, or some. You know, a lot of people probably had that profile picture because.
Yeah.
Get lost, Kevin. Fucking dork. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, who the fuck is it? Are we getting famous to the point where we're getting trolls now? So.
I mean, first of all, if we talked about Pokemon, I don't know where to start. I mean,
bro, RJ knows zero. Yeah, I haven't watched Pokemon since I was like 10 years old, bro. About to turn 25 in like a month. Come on, bro.
All RJ knows is probably Pikachu and Charizard. That's about it.
Yeah.
This is one of Future's mixtape pictures.
Yeah, we know.
Listen, so
as it comes to Pokemon, I mean, I know Pokemon Go was popular like 8 years ago, and that's it. NFL is pro LGBT. Well, he is speaking facts right there.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, so is all the other sports leagues, let's be honest.
Yeah. And probably so is Pokemon. Aren't those fucking alien things neutral general as well, too?
I'll say this. Pokemon has never really been political or social or nothing like that, so. Plus, the Japanese are very not pro, it's a Japanese creation. They're not really about that shit.
Isn't the Japanese, aren't they the biggest out of all the Asian ones, the biggest LGBT ones? Or is that Korea I'm thinking of?
I think that's the Koreans. Japan is very conservative in that sense.
I know China is definitely.
Listen. You know, I like Japanese food. You like Japanese food?
No, I don't even like Chinese food.
All right, listen.
CEO's a Steelers fan is back.
Fucking troll ass nigga.
I'm surprised you guys didn't push back on LeBron being the GOAT. I mean, there's nothing to argue there.
No, I think we swore off discussing LeBron versus Jordan like a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, bro, the GOAT conversation is dumb. You like who you like. It is what it is. Pittsburgh to the Super Bowl. Yeah, okay, bro. I hope you're here next week when the fucking Ravens whoop them. Pokemon is Mexican. It's called what?
Polka Dick? What the fuck?
Okay, this guy's a troll, clearly.
I tried Japanese food before. It's like, yeah, it's good, bro. I mean, RJ, you don't like sushi?
No, I don't. No, sushi. I don't like seafood.
Man, that's honestly very, very gay of you.
Seafood. Who wants to eat fucking the shit the shit eaters of the ocean? That's nasty.
No, first of all, RJ, seafood is very full of nutrients, very masculine food.
Yeah. Shark shit is very nutrient.
Whoa, who's eating shark shit, bro? What the fuck?
Bro, lobsters are just the cockroaches of the sea. That's all they are. Go look up a lobster. Go look up a cockroach.
Hey, and it's delicious.
If you like eating cockroaches, that's cool.
RJ, it's not a cockroach. It's a lobster.
It's a cockroach. It's a cockroach of the sea. Exactly.
Listen, bro. Have you even tried lobster?
Yes, I have. It's disgusting.
It's not. Guys, is lobster disgusting? Come.
Seafood boiled? No, I don't like seafood. Seafood is nasty.
Seafood boil is delicious, Kaiju. It's delicious. This is RJ has that's why you weigh like 120 pounds, by the way.
By the way, this is why you guys weigh 500 pounds.
You know, how do you live off of like Pop-Tarts and shit?
I don't eat Pop-Tarts. I just go with that because it's just funny.
Seafood is elite. Good and healthy yeah, exactly. Everyone likes seafood except for RJ.
I mean, most of you are fucking unhealthy. When's the last time you guys went out, took a jog, ran?
Who the fuck jogged?
Oh my god. My point exactly, people.
You want the way you jog?
And people wonder why America is the fucking number one country in obesity. They're just eating lobster all fucking day, and no one's like, "Oh, let me go out and just take a little jog around the park."
Well, you jog around the park?
Well, I'm just saying that for an example.
Nigga, I mean, that's why you got a treadmill right there. You don't have to leave your house.
Do you think anybody on our comment session owns a treadmill? No, see, I'm being fair. Do you think anybody owns a treadmill?
Probably not. Probably not.
Okay, this dude Kevin's weird.
Hey, yo, wait. Kaiju said,
hey, yo, what? You never tried crab, lobster?
At first, I hated it because I was trying to peel for the meat, and it was stabbing my thumb. I mean, yeah, the shell obviously sucks, but the meat is good.
Yeah, this shit's nasty.
I mean, there's nothing nasty about it. It doesn't taste bad. I don't get it.
No, I don't like seafood.
USA isn't the fattest country, really. Who is the fattest country? Let me look that shit up. If it's not the US,
we're definitely top 5.
If it's not the US, it's the UK.
Yeah, UK is probably number 1. We're probably number 2.
Let's see. Most obese country. There you go. Most obese countries. All right. Let's see. No, not obscure. Obese.
Yo.
Okay, number 1. Oh shit, bro, we're number 10.
Damn, really?
Oh shit. Okay, so number 1 is American Samoa.
What?
Samoans. Okay, bro,
country?
like yeah, these are countries. Yeah, we're number 10. Okay, all the countries in front of us are just Samoan countries and shit.
Okay,
so Samoans are fat. All right, nothing new. Everyone knows that.
Okay, so we're second out of the Samoan ones.
Okay, yeah. If you take out all the Samoans, we're number 1.
Ha! And yeah, I know Samoans are fat. So other than like Tua, yeah.
Puerto Rico's 20. Oh yeah, so Puerto Rico's the fattest Latino country at 20.
That makes sense.
I thought it would be Mexico. No, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would have been Mexico, but all right.
Yeah, I will say that at least Samoans are strong. Like fat Americans are not strong.
No, they're just fat.
I mean, bro, I can just walk outside and see everybody's fucking obese. So it's like, come on, man.
No, okay, we're the fattest Western nation. How about that?
That probably is true because I'm thinking of Canada. They're not really fat. Mexico, they're not really fat.
Mexico's number 34. That's.
I mean, all those guys do is mow lawns and fucking play soccer. Of course, they're gonna be in shape.
Okay, let me see. Canada's 50. Hey, where's Panama, bro?
Ha! Oh shit.
Dominican Republic in 72.
That makes sense.
Dominicans aren't really. Are they fat? I don't think so.
Nah, they play baseball, basketball, soccer. No, they're pretty in shape.
What the fuck is Panama?
I know nothing about Panama, so I'll revert to CEO on that.
China's 149. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, all the Asian ones are going to be down there.
Japan 162. Yeah, definitely.
What's up, Mac Ultra? How you doing, bro?
All right, 200 is Ethiopia, but that's not by choice. That's because they're starving.
Yeah, fucking starving to death, bro. They have no food to fucking eat.
Yo.
Where's Panama? Did you pass them?
Yeah, I'm looking for. I think I did pass it because I don't. Because I know Panamanians are not skinny, so there's no way we would be so far down. Don't tell me we might be so irrelevant we didn't even make the list.
Damn, an African country's on the list.
Oh no, yeah, my bad. Panama's number 44. There you go.
Panama's 44?
Yeah, 44.
That's not bad.
So I mean, it's better than America. That's practically number one after all the Samoan people.
Yeah, you have to take that with a grain of salt. It's like, okay, if you throw them all together, Samoans are number one, America's number two. Oh man, which is understandable because Americans, they're just fucking eat fast food all the fucking time, and now we have DoorDash and shit, so which promotes even more fucking cooking.
Yeah. Well, hey, yo, Rosario, Kuwait is number 15, so America's still fatter.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, bro, let's be honest, RJ. Like, where I live, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's fat. No, I'm dead ass. Like, I think
shocked.
I think. Wait. Where you live is like at least like 40% of the people fat.
40. Or like 70, nigga.
Like everyone's fat. No, I just realized that, right, RJ? Like all the skinny people and in shape people we see are either on Instagram or they're on TV or some shit. But like if you just go outside, right, to the store like Walmart or some shit, and you just walk around Walmart, you'll be like, wait, oh shit, like everyone's fat.
Yeah, man, it's
I mean, RJ, you're rare. You know what I'm saying? You're like skinny as shit. I mean, you're probably like an anomaly.
Now granted, I don't eat healthy. I just fast, mainly because I just don't like shit in my body. I move around a lot and I have bad itis. Plus, fasting is good for you. It clears up your fucking. If you're gonna eat unhealthy, you need to have hours where you get all that shit out of your system.
I mean, how long do you fast for?
So, bro, I only have one meal a day, bro.
Because I do this. I eat at like, let's say at 6 o'clock, right?
Afternoon or morning?
And morning. No, afternoon.
Okay.
I eat at 6 o'clock, and then I eat a big ass meal, right? Like I'll eat steak and like potatoes and shit, right?
Okay.
And then I'll sleep. I'll wake up. I'll do work. I'll do everything I need to do in the day. Then time flies like this. Then it's like 4 to 5 o'clock, and then I eat the same shit. I eat like steak or fish or
like 6-ish.
Like what?
Around like 6-ish.
Yeah. So every day. So I don't really eat multiple meals a day. So
okay, that's what I basically do. I only eat at 8:30, and I shit all out, and then I don't eat until next to 8:30.
But it's not hard to do. Like if you're dieting, if you're eating like small portions, then I wouldn't recommend doing that. But if you're eating like a good meal, like a a steak or something heavy like that. Like if you eat one time a day, then you should be good.
Yeah, as long as you have something to fill you up, you'll be all right. Now, granted, everybody's body's different. Some people need to fucking eat. I really don't, especially since you have bad itis. So I catch really bad itis. Like before, when I used to eat lunch, I would not go back to work. Now I don't eat lunch, and I'm able to work again. So,
so you're not the only one, right? Because I have bad itis, right?
Yeah, I'm horrible.
If I eat a big meal, I'll probably knock out in like within 30 minutes.
Yeah, in fact, if it was for the stream, I'll be fucking knocked out right now.
Yeah, so Max says I usually don't eat breakfast. Does anyone eat breakfast? I don't eat breakfast.
I'm sorry. Breakfast is a scam. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, everyone's like, the doctors, you have to, breakfast is the most important meal a day. I'm like,
bullshit.
Bullshit, right. I'm like, no fucking way.
Bullshit. How is that that's more important than dinner? That's more important than bullshit, bro. Listen, matter of fact, CEO, when I had my week off, I love breakfast food. I love pancakes and stuff. I had it for dinner. I don't need to eat that shit in the fucking morning. I can have that shit for dinner. What is important having a pancake in the fucking morning?
No, but if let's say the American breakfast, pancakes, bacon, and eggs, right? Yeah. If I ate that in the morning, I cannot do anything else in the day.
Yeah, that'll take me the fuck out.
Like, I'm not eating that in the day. First of all, that's probably that's not a good breakfast to get you going. Like, that's probably going to make you slow. No. And I don't know. I feel like that's the best way. You wake up, you're still not hungry because you ate your big meal last night, and then you do all the work. And when you do work and all that shit, RJ, like, the day goes so fast.
Yeah, but like, plus also, like, if you just eat dinner, you go to sleep and you wake up, you're still You know how long it takes a body to digest food?
Shit, like what, 7 hours?
And now you're gonna throw in pancakes, waffles, bacon and eggs and shit. Like, come on, bro. That's fucking bullshit, dude. And listen, look, I love me a good waffle, pancake, especially Belgian waffle. I fucking love Belgian waffles. I love me some chocolate chip pancakes and stuff. I have that shit for dinner while I'm not eating shit throughout the whole day, bro. So I basically have one meal and don't eat for another 24 hours.
Facts. CEO and RJ, can you look up the fittest country? Let me look that up. Hold on.
That's actually a good topic. What is the fittest country in the world?
Fittest country in the world.
And by the way, this is more entertaining to our audience than fucking talking about Pokemon, Kevin, you fucking fag.
Yo, Pokemon. I mean, like, if you like Pokemon, that's good. Like, but I'm not talking about it on the podcast.
Come on, bro.
Like,
I used to get smoothie and have a multivitamin. You know, I used to drink a lot of water, but now I still drink water, but just throughout the whole day, I'm just really empty.
I drink a lot of water. All right, let's see. Top 10 fittest countries in the world. Number 1, Singapore, an Asian country.
Huh? Okay, that makes sense.
Number 2, Japan. Okay, I'm not surprised. Number 3, South Korea. Oh, wow. All the Asians are topping the list. I'm not surprised.
I'm surprised.
Number 4, Taiwan.
Okay.
Oh, here's you go. Number 5, your country, RJ, Israel.
Oh, my gosh.
Number 6, Norway. Okay, European. Number 7, Iceland, European. 8, Sweden, European. 9, Switzerland, European. And number 10, Netherlands. All right, so European, like Europeans and Asians. There you go.
Hold on, there's no African countries on there?
No, they said fittest, not most starving.
Yeah, Africans are really I mean, look at Usain Bolt.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they're like Africans have great like physical genetics, but like in terms of being fit, like most of them are starving. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not surprised. Fucking Asians.
I mean, yeah, you see, Japan is healthy. That's why you should eat Japanese food, RJ.
And by the way, Japanese food is not fucking real food. Like, the Japanese don't make food. Like, the American Japanese food is not fucking real Japanese food, even if I did want to eat it.
No, I mean, I do plan to go to Japan one day, but I mean,
well, Paul's from Jamaica. Okay, my bad. So he's not African.
So you don't like Japanese women, RJ?
I don't even think there's Japanese women near me.
No, I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, you live in butt crack, New York, but I'm talking about like in general.
If there's a bad Japanese girl, I'm gonna fuck. No question about it. But I mean, it's not my like preferred.
I mean, yeah. I mean, does anyone? I mean, yeah, you're right. Listen, I don't really have a like I have a preference, but if you're a bad bitch, you're a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think have I ever met a fucking Asian girl that I like thought it was attractive. I mean, I thought there were some Asian girls that were pretty, but not.
I mean, there are attractive Asian women, just not around me.
Of course, yeah, just not around me.
Flat chest and butts everywhere in Japan. Hey, I'll say this, right? I do like women with more volume in the chest and rear end area, but
I agree.
But I'm not opposed to a woman with less, if that makes sense.
Depends.
Like, I don't want a boy body, obviously, right?
Yeah. But speaking of that, there's actually a girl I know. She's Asian. I think she's Asian. That she's pretty bad, but like I don't know her personally. Japanese women are either bad bitches or straight up crazy. No in between. I'm assuming Serena Meta is speaking from personal experience.
That sounds like Latino woman. That could be interchangeable.
Yeah, that is a fact. Latino woman. Whew.
I mean, they're either crazy or... I mean, most of them are crazy. I would assume so.
I love me some Latino girls, CEO. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I'm around a bunch of Puerto Rican girls, so...
I mean, you all. What's around you? Black women, Spanish girls, light skinned girls, so mixed girls and white girls. I mean, out of all though, I'm assuming more black women are around you than.
Yeah. And Spanish.
Yeah, that must suck. No offense.
I love black women.
Like what type of black woman? Like awesome kid type of black.
Well, I don't know what awesome, like a Canadian.
No, like sexy red type of black.
Oh, fuck out of here. Listen, on contrary belief, there are some black women, who actually have some decorum to them, who actually, have some self-respect to them.
I mean, yes, they do exist. I mean, it's pretty rare. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, now, granted, okay, I'll say this. There are some black women who are like sexy red ghetto as shit. I don't fuck with them. But there are some rare ones. And then there are like ones who are like
what?
They're not sexy red, but they're not like traditional. You feel me? How can I put it? What's a good example?
Like there are educated black women that are not like you know those black women that act quote unquote act white.
Yeah, but here's the thing, all right, because you hit on something. I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't fucking think of an example, right?
Yeah.
So there's black women who they're not sexy red, they're not hood, they're not like that, but like they're not like traditional. They're like kind of in the middle where it's like, yeah, they're not like tatted up and ghetto, but they love watching like a Bad Girls Club, but they're also like sweet and stuff like that. Like I'm trying to think of
that's hard. That's a hard balance to find.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's a lot.
You mean okay? Because I think the perception that if you're not around a lot of black women, like you, right?
Yeah,
I'm not around a lot of black women. I'm gonna be honest. So the perception I think for most people would be sexy red or something.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest. Like I mean, like women, like let's say. Like the woman, for example, like from because you have black like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You remember Vivian?
Yeah.
Like kind of like that kind of like that's not in between. That's more the educated black woman.
Yeah.
But that's what I would assume that you're talking. I mean, I can't think of someone in between.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's just like, but they also have like,
but more modern. I mean.
Yeah, more modern. So, that's the usually girls I go for, but it's really shut that shit down because, I just tell them I don't give a fuck. I don't give a Go back to our theme earlier. I tell them I don't give a fuck. Goodbye.
Yeah, facts.
I shut shit down, bro. See, I shut these college people down real quick, men and women. Like, oh, RJ, I went to college. Okay, great. You paid money to learn the same shit you did in high school. You're not smarter than me, bro. Like I listen, like CEO, I will sit here and admit CEO is smarter than me. That's a fact. He just can't think outside the box like me. But you know what? CEO can pronounce more big words than me and shit like that. That's cool. I'll admit that. But just because you went to college does not make you smarter than me, bro. I don't give a fuck what you learned in college. Who cares?
Oh, yeah, that is true. I mean, Yeah, that is true. I mean, college doesn't always mean that you're smarter than someone. I would agree with that. Most women date black guys because of their D.
Yeah, that's a fact.
See, so I think, okay, can you be fair to say this, that a lot of dudes that are not black don't want to date black women because, apart from because they think they're ghetto, but apart from that, because they don't think they could satisfy them.
Boy, repeat that to me one more time.
Like he said, Rosario said most. He said most white women. Okay, my bad. For some reason, I thought that he said black women. All right, so because they're I don't know, bro. I mean, I guess. I mean, but that's like, can we be honest, bro? Can we be honest though? Like, not all black dudes have big dicks. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, facts. But the perception is
that's a perception. But I feel like that's a bad perception. Like, if you're a black guy, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have a big dick, that must suck. Because I would assume that because of media, people portray black men as having big dicks, which is not the case all the time, obviously.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's probably the majority of black men probably don't have big dicks, if we're being honest, statistically speaking. So,
by the way, no Diddy in this whole conversation. I just want to be clear.
I'm doing it from a very normal perspective.
Yeah, but someone could like click onto like this and be like, "What the hell are these niggas talking about?"
Oh yeah. But the point is, the perception is that they do. So it must suck if a white girl wants to date you and she automatically thinks you have that. Then when it's time, the surprise doesn't really hit. That has to be embarrassing. That has to be embarrassing.
That is a fact, bro. That is a whole fact, bro. I know some black dudes like that. I ain't gonna cap.
No, I mean, it must suck. Like shit. Let's see. Most that's some weird shit to even say. Well, Mac, I said it as straight as possible. All right.
Yeah. That's why I put it in no Diddy. But I will say this: a lot of white girls date black guys because, let's be for real, black guys are more athletic, so their kids will be more athletic. So,
yeah, I mean, listen, because a lot of there's you know what I hate? Because let's be honest, there's a fetish that's called a fetish, right? So, like, some women have a perception of what black men are, or vice versa, and they fetishize them, right? And then people bitch online about how they don't like to be fetishized. Like, do you care? Like, do you really care about being fetishized? Like, yeah, that probably means you're gonna get more pussy. Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit, bro? Why do you care what a woman thinks? The fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's a fact too. I mean,
if she wants to fuck you, fuck her. Wear a condom, but fuck her. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, dudes are fucking weird. Like, I can get like rejecting pussy. Like, because I do think some dudes need to fuck. You can't fuck everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's offered to you. But, I don't know. It's just certain type of things.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, yeah, bro. Yeah, fact. Kaji said, yo, that's like OF models.
Yeah.
But listen, bro, be honest. Are any of you subscribed to OnlyFans?
Hell no.
I mean, I know you aren't, RJ, but I just want to know. I want to hear what the chat has to say.
Yo, bro, none of y'all, all this free porn out here, you should not be subscribed to OnlyFans.
No, RJ, I learned because I wasn't familiar with the OnlyFans platform, right? But after all the simping and all that shit, I was like, why do people sign up for OnlyFans and knowing that there are other alternatives, right? But apparently, they don't pay they do pay to see the woman, but they pay for the interaction. So, for example, if you want to send her a text message, you pay $10 to send her a text message.
Ain't no fucking way, dude.
Bro, I didn't know. I almost died when I heard that. So if you want to, if for example, if she's like, okay, if you want to have a conversation with her, like, she can have a text, like, maybe you could pay her, be it like text per text, or maybe like if she has a service, like if you want a phone call, you have to pay her like $60 for a phone call, right? Like that. Did you know that?
No. And this is why.
This is worse than I thought OnlyFans was basically porn, right?
Yeah.
And then once I learned what it was, I was like, this is more pathetic than what I originally thought it was.
So instead of texting a girl yourself, which is not that hard to fucking do,
Right.
You have to pay to text this bitch?
Right. If you want to pay to text her, right, you could pay her $5, $10, depending on what her rates are, right?
Yo, this is ridiculous, dude.
And then, but here's the worst thing about this. First of all, not only does it prey on fucking losers, because that let's just be honest, you're a loser if you do that. If you're a big following, like one of these top OnlyFans models, and you pay to text message her, and she has like tens of thousands of subs, you're not talking to her. You're talking to some Indian dude who's responding to your text message, like, and you're still paying for it,
bro. I can somewhat understand people buying for Tinder because at least, there's a chance you can link up with her or whatever. You're never even linking up with this OnlyFans model. And by the way, like CEO said, you're not the only one. You're texting one of her assistants, dude.
Some Indian dude named Rakesh.
Like, yeah, bro. You want to see me naked? He's just sending pics, videos of her. Yo,
like,
this is crazy.
You're literally paying to flirt with some random Indian dude. Like, and just so, but they're selling you a fantasy, RJ. So basically, like, they have something called the girlfriend experience, right?
Oh my gosh.
Where they pretend to be your girlfriend for a fee.
That is. Where is masculinity going in this country?
No, but I didn't know that existed. I until I done research. I thought OnlyFans was a platform where like it was like porn. You go, but it's behind a paywall, right? So you pay it and you watch their porn videos, right? That's what I thought it was. But apparently that's not what it is. I mean, they do have that. Like you can pay her for a video or something like that. But the main thing with OnlyFans is that you get to communicate with her. So you pay her for the privilege to communicate with her.
Oh my gosh.
It's worse than I thought it was.
I'm out of words, bro. And I believe it too, because there's some assholes out there who will probably do that.
Like and because I know there's this big OnlyFans model who they're not models, they're whores, by the way.
Yes.
This OnlyFans whore, basically, what's it called? She had a what's it called? Like services and all this shit, and I'm like, she has tens of thousands of subs. I'm like, how the fuck does she keep up with this? I'm like, there's no way. She actually has a team of people that flirt with you. But you think that's her, but everyone knows that's how it works, but you're still doing it.
Oh my gosh, dude. Please, everybody in the chat, don't be like this. Mike, don't be like this, bro.
And with this girl, there was some dude that just donated her, literally, I saw it, $5 million.
That's crazy.
For nothing. It was just a donation, and there are women out there who you pay to treat you like shit, like literal shit. Like they'll kick you in the balls, and you pay them a fee to kick you in the balls.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
RJ, at that point, you're not a man. You're subhuman. I wouldn't consider you an equal as a human being.
Yeah, you're below me, bro. You're probably below woman as well too.
You're scum, bro. Like
I would consider my dog more human than fucking your bitch. If me and listen, look, I'm not like, if I saw like a human being about to die and my dog was about to die, I would save the human being, and that's coming from a dog lover. But this dude, whoever this guy is, bro, nah, you're dying, bro. I'm sorry. Like, nah, bro. You're paying, like, nah, dude.
No, but it's like, that's what I said. If you have an OnlyFans subscription, bro, we can't be friends.
Nah, bro, I can't do it.
Like, I would disown you. And if anyone in the comments section, if you have an OnlyFans, you're getting banned from the channel.
All right, I won't listen. I don't care what people do in their personal life. That's your personal life. Just know, I'm probably roasting you in my head, dude.
Nah, nigga, if we're not in the head, I'm just roasting you in public. Fuck.
I mean, because I'm getting to that age where it's like, do what you want in your own life. Just don't push your views on me. You know what I'm saying?
So no, I get that. But if I know you're paying like $10 to text a girl like every message, bro, I'm sorry, I'm roasting you. I don't care.
I probably do gotta roast you.
I'm gonna be. Listen, there's a difference. Like, if you pay for sex, at least I understand where you're coming from.
At least you're getting something out of it.
You're getting something out of it. I get it. But if you're paying to communicate with the woman that you're never going to see or ever have relations with, like, I'm sorry, like you're scum. You're scum.
And to some degree, we all pay for sex. To some degree, we do. So you know what? That's okay. At least you're getting something out of it. What are you getting out of paying a girl to text?
Good morning, $10. How are you doing? $10.
Man, you can fucking get some hoe off the street and do that shit for you, bro.
I mean, shit. Just at this point, just fucking chat with Siri. At least it's cheaper.
Yeah, facts. Dude, I don't know what the hell this. That's where I kind of understand where women are coming from. Where are the men at? I kind of agree with you on that.
No, and not only that, it's like,
oh my gosh,
OnlyFans is bad for women and men because women not only become hoes by proxy, obviously,
yeah,
but they also get a wrong idea of what men are, because the people that, if you have all your subscribers in OnlyFans are not men. Those are not really men.
No,
those are pathetic males, right? They're not men. So women start to think that this is how all men are, and that's the problem. So they start to think that men are this. That's why they're saying, "Oh, where are all the men?" Because they see all these clowns getting a shit ton of OnlyFans subs, and they're like, "Wow!" So men are willing to pay. Like, that's not what a real man does. So I can understand that perspective.
Yeah, it's and then for the men, I mean, well, you're getting paid you're paying a girl $10 to text you good morning, and then if you want to, how are you doing? You got to pay another $10. Like, come on, dude. I think a lot of men need to be okay with being alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be alone. You feel me?
No, I agree with you. I mean, it's okay to be. First of all, I like being alone. Like, I like my alone time.
I think, you know what it is, CEO? Because majority of people, like, there's this trend going around, like, oh, I'm an introvert, when they're like, you know how the trends are. You know, it was like weird to be an introvert. Now it's cool to be an introvert. So now everybody's introverts, which is impossible. That by the definition of being an introvert. Me and you are introverts, so like we're okay with being alone. A lot of people, which I get, sometimes we get lonely and stuff, but me and you can look at the positive. Okay, if I had a girlfriend, she'll probably nag me about something, or, you know, if she was doing this, that, and that, we're okay with that. A lot of dudes are extroverts and they just want a girl around, just to have her around without looking at the negatives of her.
Yeah, agreed. They just don't want to be alone.
Yeah, which I'm speaking as a man. Sometimes, you know, I wish I had a fucking girlfriend, but at the same time, I work a lot. I don't have the money for it. So, you know, I get to those times, but I'm okay with being alone. It's okay to be alone, especially in your 20s, dude. We don't have shit, besides maybe CEO, we really don't have shit to offer. We're in our 20s. Men don't let this social media fool you. Men get better with age. Maybe not physically, but mentally, financial wise, if you put your finances good, we get better with age. Why do you think a lot of younger women go to older men?
Yeah, facts. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just, I feel that the state of men in society is just, it's disheartening, especially after I learned all of that shit. I'm like, no wonder all these hosts think. First of all, if you're an OnlyFans model and you're out here saying, "Oh, I need no man," like I've seen that, like OnlyFans models saying, "Oh, I don't need no man." I'm like, oh my god, your whole platform is literally built on simps.
And by the way, you will need man, because OnlyFans, there will be a time when you're 35 and the 25-year-old will be outselling you on OnlyFans. So
yeah, that's a fact. You're not going to be able to cash in. You're going to get old, you can get crusty, and then some other thought is going to come up and take your spot.
Yeah, facts. I think, what's his name said it? Oh, what's that simp's name? Adam 20, was Adam 21, 22, whatever.
Yeah. That's,
he said it, like the reason why they did that whole thing with the black guys, because she's still young and still looks good, because they know for a fact she's not going to be doing it for the rest of her life.
Yeah, I think he's gay.
Oh yeah, I think he did gay porn.
No, I think he has to be bisexual, because no straight man would ever tolerate that nonsense. Like, I think he got off on it. I'm gonna be honest.
He did. He said that on a Raw stream that it was kind of hot. So
okay, yeah, all right, yeah, he's a fag. I mean, he's a homosexual.
Well, you're not wrong either way. So I mean, and Andrew Tate didn't go off on him. So I mean, that's I don't care. They're fucking. He's an atheist, so that should tell you everything about him. Now, granted, I don't care about other people's beliefs. I'm not saying all atheists are like that, but
Listen, I don't really care what people do, but I'm still roast you, and I'm gonna still give my opinion on it. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go to sleep thinking about it.
Yeah, that's a fact. As long as you don't push your bullshit views on me, we're pretty good. It's like probably speaking of it. Now, granted, I know some atheists who are cool. We don't talk about that shit, but like atheists will sit here and argue me that God's not real. But it's like, okay, what do you believe in? The Big Bang Theory? You clown? Or you believe we all came from lizards at one point? That's what you believe? You idiot.
The Big Bang Theory is literally like something came from nothing.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. That also sounds fiction. Like, so out of there was nothingness, right? And then from nothingness, the universe just exploded. Like, what the fuck is that? I mean, I get it, but it's like, how do you know that happened, bro? You weren't even there.
And first of all, I don't get it. You're an idiot. And second of all, it's called the Big Bang Theory. Go look up what the word theory means. It hasn't been proven yet, but yeah, you believe in that.
Right, you can't prove that shit. I mean, people are like, oh, well, the background, cosmic radiation in the background, and you can see using this math and this equation.
Oh, yeah, this math and that math. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Cool. We have all this math, yet decades later, CEO, we're still calling it a theory. So it must not be true at this point. I
mean, the thing is, theories are technically considered true. They call it a theory. Just it's a scientific term, not the way we use theory. It's a different meaning. But at the same time, RJ, like even if you can prove the universe, like they can see it with the cosmic background radiation shit, that the universe started at one point in origin, like you could see that. That doesn't, like, how do you know, like, you weren't even there to see, like, you're telling me nothing, that something came from nothing. Like, nothing in this universe, at least since I've been alive, like, I can't leave a room and then, like, an empty-ass room, and then just a big, like, a sofa just automatically blows up in the middle of the room. Like, that never happens.
Never.
Like, how can you tell me that something came from nothing?
It's beyond dumb. Like, I hate... And this is why people ask me why I don't hate science. I hate what science is used for. People use science to justify their shit. You feel me? Like, you can look up something. Like, I wouldn't say I'm against science, but I understand what science is there for. Prime example, like, science is trying to tell us that men can get pregnant, and then they'll scientifically break it down. It's dumb. Like, it's not scientifically proven. I'm sorry.
No, I mean...
Hey, hold up, CEO. There's a conspiracy theory back in 2005. Women don't have to get pregnant by men because there's sperm in female rats. I think I said this to you before. And it's a theory. And it's like, and they can break it down scientifically. We know that's not true. I don't give a fuck what the science says.
No, I mean, that's what I call pseudoscience, which is bullshit science, because the real science just tells you men can't get pregnant. That's literally, that is literally what that is. Like, that is, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. Like, that's what the science says. Like, when people start talking about rats and shit, that's pseudo bullshit. Like, you're not, like, that's pseudo bullshit. That's fake science.
Yeah, I just don't, I don't get it. We need to do science on these dudes who pay for OnlyFans, bro.
Ain't most atheists flat earthers anyway? They believe in dumb shit. I don't know about that, but I mean, flat earth is just a dumb theory in general.
All I know is atheists, for the most part, had a bad childhood.
They had,
which, I mean, I wouldn't say I understand it, but, I sympathize with them. But I mean,
no, a lot of atheists conflate believing in God with religion. That's a problem.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And also, just to keep in mind, it's like, I mean, we all go through shit. Now, some of us, you know what I'm saying? I just dislike religion. I'm non-religious. I dislike religion. Yeah, religion. Everybody knows I'm a believer in the Most High, but at the same time, like, this religion stuff, nah. Like, Christians, I can't stand Christians.
No, I can't. Like, in my theory, I'm not saying my theory is correct. I'm just saying that I feel like I believe in God, so like RJ does, right?
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like a lot of religions are just a way to control people.
I mean, if you look up the origin of, and see your history, if you look up the origin of all these religions, whether it's Christianism, whatever, they all come from Catholicism. So
Catholicism, yeah.
yes. So it's like, and we all know Catholicism is fucking bullshit.
I mean, it's the thing with religions is that you have a central belief system, and then there's like so many different denominations of Christianity. Like you have the Luthers, you have evangelicals, you have there's so many different beliefs. So like, at some point, I'm like, bro, if God wanted to give me religion, He would at least like tell me which one is the correct one, because there's like a billion of them, bro.
And by the way, if you read, and none of these guys read the Bible, it nowhere says Christian or anything like that, bro.
No, it's just like my theory is like I have no problem if I had to follow religion. I'll be like, okay, that's fine, but which one is the real one, right? That's always been my dilemma, because I'm like, there's like a billion religions, and what I mean by billion is like you have Islam, but you have different belief systems within Islam. You have Christianity. We just said there's like different belief systems. You have other religions like
Catholicism, Buddhism,
Buddhist. Like, I don't know like which was the real one, because obviously some of them have to be bullshit.
They're all bullshit, bro.
Like how am I supposed to know which one to follow? Like, what if I follow the wrong one? Then I'm fucked.
Yeah, it's like, man, it's. And by the way, and granted, I read the Bible. I'm reading my Bible later this morning. None of these religions are in the Bible. Now, granted, I'm on Psalms, so I haven't read the full Bible yet. So maybe it will pop up, but I have read a lot of it. None of it came up. So I asked people, where does it say Christianity or Catholicism is the right religion? I'm trying to figure that out, people. Where? Have you read the Bible? Like, what chapter you got? What book are you guys on?
Yeah, and
a lot of quiet in the room, by the way.
And a lot of traditions, Catholic traditions, or like Islamic traditions, a lot of them do stem from pagan religions. Like they just copied certain elements of pagan religions. I mean, they do that all the time. So I'm just like, your religion is a mixture of pagan ideology with what you think is the interpretation of the original material. So it's like, I can't follow that. I'm sorry. I don't know. First of all, I don't know where to start. I don't know which one's real. And I feel like if God wanted me to know which one was real, he'd probably tell me at this point. So.
Yeah, isn't it funny how all the people, Abrahamic, Isaac, David, Solomon, none of these, even Mordecai, none of these people have religions. Like, so, I mean, what? And granted, see, I get some of them are born into it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they're kind of like, they grew up seeing their parents do it. Their parents, so I can understand that. Just, it is what it is. It's just Christians kind of get on my nerves because they're like, Jesus accepts everybody and all this other stuff, but then they'll criticize other people, even though they have tattoos on their body. See,
bro, in fact, and not only that, it's just then you have all the things I just said, and then you have Christians who are like, who use the religion. For example, you have like a white supremacist that would call you a monkey, right? And then you go on their profile and says, Christ is king.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, it's at this point, it's used as it's not even like it veered off.
They use religion to cover up their immorality.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
which I'm immoral too. I'm admitting to it.
No, it becomes so diluted, and I just don't like. That's why I said all you can do is try to be a good person.
I agree. All right,
and try to have a close personal relationship with God as much as you can, and be a good person. That's all I can do. I'm being honest.
That's the right way. Stop trying to like do this religion, do that religion and stuff. Not gonna lie, at first I thought RJ didn't. Where did that even come from, Kaiju?
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I never got the impression I was an atheist. I know I come off very aggressive, but that's just my personality.
I mean, that's your typical New York personality.
Yeah, facts. Like, I just don't like. I just like atheists, not atheists. Christians are getting up there with atheists to me. But like, because I was messing with this one girl, her like mom got mad at me because I cursed a lot, and she's Mr. Christian, and I'm like, I'm sorry, miss, you have tattoos on your body. Isn't that a sin? Scarring your body? And by the way, cursing is not a sin, people. What the Bible talks about cursing, it means like I'm cursing as in like, okay. Say like CEO does something bad to me, or like I say, or something like, I wish CEO, gets in a car accident. That's what it means by cursing people. How like witches and warlocks curse people. Not cursing as saying like fuck. That's not a sin, dude. And by the way, Moses and all these people weren't speaking English. They were speaking a whole different language we probably never even discovered.
Yeah, and not only that, RJ, a lot of the original text that's been translated into the English language, some of that gets lost in translation.
I agree.
And it's just like, bro, not only do things get lost in translation, not only like there's so many things, so many variables at this point. I'm just like, the best thing you can do is, don't be evil and just, pray to God and talk with God. And that's all you can really do.
Or if you really are into it, read the Bible. Read it. It's not that hard.
Like, I remember there's some people that go to church and then the people are like, oh, like you got to pay your monthly church bill because God wants you to pay money. Some shit like that.
That's why I don't go to church. Church is a scam. And by the way, I've been to church. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. They literally go over the same scripture. They don't read it. They don't read it. I'm
like, yeah, okay. God needs $25 from me. Okay.
Hold on. Matter of fact, where's my phone at? To wrap up this what's going on here. So you know how people and I know Brandon jokes a lot, but you know how people like Brandon talk about they'll do this, that, and the third for money.
Yeah. I
want to read some because I was reading Psalms, CEO, and they were talking about money and why I wouldn't do certain things for money.
Okay.
Let me see if I can look it up. Not gonna just give me. I have a lot of notes. Here we go. I just want to read this to you guys. Psalms 37:16. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of a wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. Psalms 49:16. Do not be afraid when one becomes rich, when the glory of his house increases. For when he dies, he shall carry nothing away. His glory shall not descend after him. That says it right there. And I'm specifically athletes and anybody in your personal life, bro. Just because someone's rich doesn't mean they're doing it in a, good way. And second of all, when we all die, none of that money's coming with us. You could be the brokest dude ever. You could be the richest dude ever. When you die, nothing. What you did in this life is going to be important. You're gonna have to answer to God. So,
and Kaju said Obama is better than Trump.
Obama's better than Trump. The Bible was written by men as well, so don't take the Bible seriously, Kaiju. That is the dumbest thing ever. Okay, time out. So you're hyping up a man, Obama, but saying the Bible was written by men as well, so don't take the Bible seriously. What?
This nigga voted for a woman. That's all I have to say.
Kaiju, bro. I'm gonna pray for you, Kaiju. That's. I'm sorry, dude. That's the dumbest thing I ever. Come on, bro.
This is why I say he's Black Michael.
Michael believes in God, so it's like, dude.
Nah, I mean, listen. He voted for a woman. That's all you got to know, bro. Perverse ideology. He thinks women are good leaders.
The Bible is written by men, but inspired by God. First of all, the Bible, and this is my interpretation of it. I got this from Chronicles of Judah. The Bible is just a diary of all the men during that time period, and it was written by bilingual men throughout times of history. So those are just the stories of what happened back then. And second of all, yes, the Bible is written by a man, but Kaiju, what else are you going to rely on? You're going to rely on Kamala to tell you the truth? Obama to tell you the truth? Come on, bro. When's the last time they talked about God, Kaiju? What didn't Kamala? I think Brandon sent this to me. Like Kamala someone at her rally was like, Christ is king or whatever, and she said, "Oh, this is not the rally for that. That's who you're gonna lie on, Kaiju, the girl who got down on her knees to be where she is now."
Jesus.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of surprised Kaiju saying this because I know Texas is down south, and down south blacks are usually, very religious and very,
I mean, nigga voted for Kamala. What do you expect?
Yeah, but I thought he did that because, a lot of blacks are Democrats. Like, they just do it just off a natural reaction. You feel me?
No, he believes in female empowerment, and he likes that shit.
Oh, man. I don't know what to say about that. I would say you make up a good point. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. He says it's dumb shit. So, I mean, what did he expect the Bible would be written by?
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean,
I'm like a lost for words.
Fucking dog.
If I thought it was a lizard people, like Fist, bro.
Oh yeah, I hate that lizard theory conspiracy bullshit.
I hate it so much too.
Because I'm just like, bro, if I would have seen one already, like, come on, bro.
I hate it so much. It's dumb. Like we rock with Fist over here, man. I wish we could have him on the pod. He's busy, but like I was telling him about, like, we was having a conversation, and I wish I would have thought of it right then and there.
Yeah.
So he was saying, I don't believe, like, I was telling him how, like, the Kardashian claim was witch. We were talking about CJ Stroud. And this, like, before the season, I'm off CJ Stroud. He's hanging out with the Kardashians and stuff like that. He's Mr. Christian boy hanging out with these witches and stuff. He's like, oh, RJ, I don't believe in witches. I'm like, I wish I would have said, okay, you don't believe in witches, but you believe in lizard people, though?
Oh.
Like, there's proof. Even, like, I know I'm deep into it, but you know for a fact the Kardashian claim is a witch COVID.
No, I just want to, like, witches exist. Like, that's not a. Now, whether you think they have power or not, like, they have power or not is a different story, right?
Yeah, but they exist.
But they exist. No, it's a literal, like, Wicca is a literal, quote unquote, religion, right? Or it's a belief. It's a belief system. Like, witches do exist. They will call themselves witches, and that's an actual thing. So it's not fiction. Like, that's not.
That's a fact. And didn't Tom Brady say Giselle was a witch too?
I know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so you actually have people doing that, but you don't believe it though. You'll ignore that. But I'm sorry, bro. Lizard people are real, CEO. That video of Chris Brown, that was real, bro.
No, lizard people can't be real. That just makes no sense at all, and it just makes no sense. I mean, next year she's running again. What's stopping her? Plus, if there's a female Republican, I wouldn't vote for her because I'm a Democrat.
Next year, in 4 years. You think Kamala runs in 4 years?
No one's voting for her, nigga. What the fuck? Like, Trump was very unpopular, and she lost versus him.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way she's. So people don't. I'm gonna tell you something, bro, and y'all ain't gonna like it, but a lot of people, at least in the U.S., hesitate towards women leadership on a massive scale. All right, and what I mean by that is a lot of people won't say it. Like, a lot of women or a lot of men would be like, "Yeah, I think we can have a woman leader," and then go to the ballot box and vote against it.
Facts.
Nigga, this ain't 1607 where people think you're witch and witchcraft, says Master J.
Okay, Miss Master J saying that. Master J, there's literally like girls on TikTok doing witchcraft.
Like I said, it's indisputable the fact that witches exist. Now, what's disputable is whether they have any actual power, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, if they have power over you, that's one thing. But it's a fact. Like, women consider themselves. There's dudes out there who do all that weird shit too. Hold on. Where do you think astrology came from, guys?
She skipped out on her rally before it's over. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, facts.
Dracula is real.
Okay, so you prove our point, nigga. But you know what?
Master J, Wicca is a belief system. Dracula's a monster. It's not a fucking belief system. if a female wanted to, she can be a Wiccan. She can convert into the ideology of being a witch and following rituals and believing in that belief system. That's what a witch is, a belief system. Dracula is a monster. It is not a belief system. You're retarded, Master J.
Stop. He's not retarded. He voted for Kamala.
I know mummies are real, but a witch.
Okay, dude.
Bro, this dude's retarded.
There's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way, my nigga.
Oh shit. Yo,
What's up, YTC, bro?
Yeah, what's good, YTC?
I think he probably just finished the stream. Yeah, we're probably gonna be wrapping up soon. Probably got five more minutes, peasants. But what's up, YTC? I hope you're doing good, bro. But oh my gosh.
YTC. I hope you don't have this many retards in your stream.
Yo, YTC, bro, the retards we had to deal with on this fucking stream, bro. Okay. What the fuck did I just walk into? I don't even know, bro. Oh, TOP, bro. You can agree witches are real, right?
It's an indisputable fact.
Like, bro, like this dude Master J is trying to tell us that vampires and mummies are real, but witches are not.
And mummies are literally real. I mean,
they're real. But I think Master J thinks like a monster, like Scooby Doo, like when they're chasing the mummy. He probably believes in that shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's
that shit. Oh, the mummy's chasing me. The Kardashians are proof of that. Yeah, facts.
It's not even you don't even have to use the Kardashians. They're literal witches. You can literally join a coven if you want to. Like, this is indisputable fact. Like, this is retarded. Like, we're even having this conversation. Like, it's not a mythical thing. I was saying that sarcastic. Yeah, sure you were.
Yeah, bro. Master J believes in unicorns. He probably does.
But I know
Well, go ahead.
No, Kaju said, I know the megas will crawl to us in 4 years. Yo, this is why I thought they were both Kaju and Master J were, because they both say retarded shit.
Yeah, I don't even fucking know. I don't even know at this point. Listen, I try to be nice to you assholes. Other than like TOP and YTC, who are actually smart, Random Editor, who's actually smart, I have to deal with Master J and Kevin. Master J, you go play Roblox as the Random Editor. You go a Roblox as your profile picture. Shut the fuck up.
Fix your grammar
clown. Fix your grammar clown. Yeah, facts, bro.
They're calling who disagree, God. Yo, I mean, see, this is what we got to deal with. This is why I'm not nice. Like, RJ tries to be nice to y'all niggas.
I try to be a good person, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's just very hard. It's very hard. Because it's like, fuck, at some point, all the dumb shit comes in, and it's like, bro, can y'all just say something smart for once, dude?
Because if there was good air quality, we'd be having flies, mosquitoes, biggest house cats, Kaju. Yeah, Master J, you better stay with
the MAGAs because you're thinking like one.
Kaju's obsessed with MAGA supporters or some shit.
Yeah, Kai, and this is why.
You know what? You know what's funny about Kaju? The thing with Kaju knows nothing about policy, doesn't know anything about anybody's platform. Dude is just following what he's been told to follow. It's so obvious.
That's why I compare religion to politics. I mean, come on, man.
It's like
I kind of give like Kaiju grace because not a lot of people are like me who can, like, you know, God bless me to see kind of like both sides, or, you know, I don't mess with both sides. He kind of probably grew up in a very democratic household, so he just follows it. He doesn't know anything about Democrats.
Yeah, like, yeah, I mean that's basically 80% of Black America.
Yeah, like probably like he was saying R.I.P. Jimmy Carter. Dude, you weren't even alive when Jimmy Carter was running president. Do you know any of his policies?
He can't name one.
Like, come on, bro. Like, I can understand if, like, okay, Obama, if it was like Trump or Biden, did he want to say RIP? Okay, fine, cool. Like, you lived through it. Jimmy Carter? That was even before the Bushes, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
TOP says they make eyeball. What the fuck?
Eyeball goop?
Eyeball goop and put some crazy spell in it. To come to think of it, CEO will probably eat that nasty shit too.
Yo, TOP, bro. Don't get me started, bro.
The worst thing you could do is vote Democrat with all these immigrants coming in, and we're barely 4 years out of Corona and Ukraine versus Russia tax law. Yeah, that is a fact.
I hate high taxes, bro. Fuck taxes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But guys, been good, man. Good to see YTC TOP in here, man. Any last words, CEO?
Yeah, I'm very disappointed. Most of y'all are retarded. That's about it.
With the exception of TOP and YTC, you guys are cool.
Yeah, for the exception of YTC, TOP is still retarded. But go ahead.
Come on. TOP is a good guy. Stop it, bro. You didn't play Call of Duty together. Come on.
All right, he's a good guy for a Puerto Rican. How about that?
All right, whatever. But until next time, next Sunday, everybody. Peace.